Yo, 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 welcome everyone. How is everyone doing this evening? Or slash afternoon, depends on where you are in the world. And this is Elite Esports, aka Mark, and it's my first time casting PUBG PC. I'll be honest, it's been a struggle just looking at the commands alone compared to console. For those who don't know who I am I suppose an ex-console PUBG host. Been playing PUBG since it came out. Wish I had a PC at the time when it first came out on PC. Kind of waited for the console scene to arrive, and then obviously been following it, and it's been through its ups and growth. So PC seems to be the way, and do you know what? The PC community is amazing. Everyone is so friendly. It's just good to see, and to basically get up to speed. We're trying to learn these teams. We've got 4 rounds this evening, earlier start than compared to normal console, so at 6 p.m. GMT, where I'm based in the UK, and we've had a couple of early deaths here. A couple of things I really do like those, so we can see the team logos as they pop up as people are playing. Okay, flight path this evening for the first game was a east down to a southwest, very low down, especially for Miramar, and we've got a not allowing a lot of teams to spread out. A couple of teams obviously are situated in and around some of the main area, and obviously we're going to try and take our way through. Bear with me, obviously, people, as I still learn players' names and teams' names, but for those who do watch me on console, they will be the first to let you know that I am very detail orientated when it comes down to players and understanding what people are doing, and team moves, etc. So please hit me up, hit me with the messages, whispers, DMs, obviously in Discord, BKG in game, or BKG Mark in game, Elite Esports on Twitch and all the other socials. Oof, we want to have people joining the stream, so welcome everybody. How's everyone doing this evening? Don't forget the stream is on a 10-minute delay, and as we have this first circle here, obviously team number 17, Brutal Gaming. Actually, we like the logo. It's the first thing that the first judgment I'm going to say as a caster is when I look at some people's logos, and there are some interesting logos here on PC compared to console. Make sure we turn on a couple of settings. Like a missed X-ray there for the old X. So let's look at the first map. Obviously, the zone placement is in the southwest corner. Starting to see some early fights here as KG is going down. There's a kill and confirm. Nice early kill there. Great logos as well. Yes, zone placement is a southwest corner. We all know that obviously rotations when it comes down to Miramar are quite hard. And we're going to see all these teams having to rotate on the roadside and make their way down. A couple of teams obviously taking some of the key compound. That could really situate some difficulties for some rotations, especially this compound sort of down in this corner here. It's going to really struggle some teams. If that's to come out of Lost Leons, they've only got really a couple of ways they're going to come. Teams might wrap down. Big step up in Lost Leons with Team 13 that is holding out there. Sprout and obviously guys north side here in Lost Leons. They might take the north roads, but it's coming down to Picardo. As teams start wrapping out from Picardo and coming down towards the church, there's some difficulties here as teams might try and play. And we'll see a few bottlenecks. Looks like we've got the southwest team here on the rotation. And here we go. Australian Force is out. He's just having a little cheeky look over. Obviously, as he did have a player on the other side here. Again, it's really nice things for those console players that are joining in with my community. Just the fact that it tells you the team's name and the little logo. I just think it's lovely. A couple of things I'm working on. We can actually get player stats, so we're just going to try and work on getting from my streams. You're better to see what these players' normal stats are when playing. Australian Force, though, great logo. Good location as well. We're going to see some teams potentially rotate through. They've already lost one here, so we might see a push. Looks like he's already holding this side. Potentially going to try and wait for these players to come through. It's KG here. Photo gang. We lost a player, so he's heard the car. He's now picked up the player. Let's see if we get the shots on. Fear no fear, my man. Not that name. Not actually spotting the player yet. KG going down to a 3-man early doors here. It's a Monday night scrim. Can't believe these guys actually got like 2 or 3 lobbies that are running this evening. That's our gang is now turning up, so Australian Force will know there's a player over their side. So the guys are now trying to wrap away. Are we going out for the pick? Here we get some more teams now starting to rotate in. Cardo's going to be the interesting one, as we're going to have these teams now flooding through. This is something we don't see on console, where teams just completely flood through. Already one. Early shots. Nice knock there as the car drives through this north side of Cardo. He's got a quick reload. Looks like the secondary is going now as the teams are rotating around. But wow. Already one. Great teamwork there. And just identifying this, again, I might have to get used to. Maybe PC play slightly different, but you wouldn't see teams driving through a compound like Ricardo because it's really hot. Also now seeing fighting now coming from the other side. This Team Canada. I'll take on Didi. So we're going to have to try and hold out here, as we've got some multiple teams here. Already going down. The first to go. Nice kill and confirm. Nice and quick there as well from the teams. Try and hold out. Car's backing up. He's surrounded here. Might be able to try and hold in. Nice AK. The team going to be aware. Team lost his tyre, so I have to hold in. Holds tyres there. That teams are positioning him for a push here. It'll be quite hard to dig him out of the Gotti. The rest of the team is a little bit further away. If I bring up north, they are coming now. This side here. He's now coming in from Hacienda, coming down from Monty's, pushing down. The team is split as Wookie Bookie is on his own. He also pushing for the high ground, as we'd expect the zone to push down. We need to learn a little bit more about the zone. Cats has done AW, so we've actually seen now a return back. Going straight through is the teams now are trying to get away, losing one. Your Sweet Dream is down, not got the confirm, so it will be a return. He's playing back for the res here. Zoom line is now pushing down in towards Picardo. This is White taking the res. Zoom line is sending it, full sending. We don't see a confirm, obviously. But it kill confirmed on FW. Hit the car. Zoom line now is taking a position, waiting for the guys to return back to the cars. But expectations are AW should know the team's pushing down. Get more knocks here as DD. Down to a one shot. Ah, great kills and confirmed there. 1 and 2. Hot and Spicy now gets in the mix. So this is White going for the res, but Sweet Dream on his secondary knock here. Going to be no hope for him, as the rest of the team are pushed out. And Cass, despite losing one going through Ricardo, has actually got an additional one back. Most of the teams are now wrapping in. Got a bit of a stack up here. Gonna push here. RNG versus SW. Or SF, sorry. SF obviously are sitting tight in there. 20 farmers have dug themselves in. Ollie's just a bit too short. Now aware he's there. But the angle, Spicy's not opening up. He's now starting to hit the fire. It's now picking him up. Down fire, putting a bit of pressure on. That's the other player. Wow, what a little whip there. 20 farmers now rotating back around. And it is pushing in. The other team is high side. There are 2 men now. Just one early. But he's got the angles. Sweaty Farmers come out and try and make the push here. Identifying there's only one player here. RNG. Might actually be able to get the we'll put the pressure. Sweaty Farmers are trying to stack up. There's like 2 on this left hand side. I'm not sure if they're aware the other player rotating around. Oh, they are now, so they're going down. So yeah, and now it's the last guy left here for RNG. Make something happen if he wants to get his boy up. Not going to happen as they're coming for the first. That noise is there. Oh, I thought he was going to go up and over there. Comms are coming. In the player holding the angle here. But Farm's playing a little bit more passive. Slowly working their way down, forcing RNG round. There we see RNG eliminated by Sweaty Farmers. What a move there. And look at that graphics there. Jeez. Let's go, badges. How you doing, bro? So zone shift is gone more north side. Do you know what as well? One thing I have noticed from now trying to grind my character up back to go play ranked again is that I'm seeing a lot more of a different finish compared to console, where we see maybe not ended as much as in the sort of city areas, actually more open fields. I'm definitely finding now with PC that it's actually the other way around. We see a lot more, I suppose, end city players coming in. Long shots here. Nice script with the mini M4. How about some more of the action? Team Canada. Losing one here. DD's lower down. Yeah, if you look at some of the stats, obviously some of these players, they are leading the way slightly. A few names here. Again, secondary knock again. He's just holding the angle. We'll still be hosting a couple of console tournaments. There's we got shots here with the SLR. 8K, good setup. Not many, don't see this as much now. The 7s. Diamond Dogs down to a 2-man. And we are pretty split as well. Team Canada. A bit more spread out. Trying to take some of this high ground to the top. A lot more fighting coming in. A lot more teams trying to hold compound. Actually going to play here is Taco Farm is now playing in. Surely be seeing the players now high. Person to keep pushing around here. DU with a knock there. Keep pushing the compounds. Give him a stack up. Great molly in. Should be to confirm. Project Underdogs now 2-man. Got one. Been pushing through. Flash out. Holding the angle. Got to get his way through there. Oh! Down to a 1 HP. Needs his boy to catch up. Oh, and lucky enough he didn't hit the fire. Underdog needs to apply the pressure. Now they put him down to 1 HP. Looks like he's going to try and stick the res. The team's now pulled out, so we've got a an outsider angle as they push around, trying to get the angles, understanding that they are stuck in there, stuck the res. Good game change, obviously putting him down to a 1 HP. He's going out. He's around the corner, flashing around. 2 down the ground now. Looks like the third is coming out. 3 aiming onto that side. We're now stacking on the other side, so we now find our players for underdogs on the defense is where they come from, the offensive. Flash one side. Then they've now got a player in that 2 stack. They're trying to figure out where he is. A lot more boys coming around. I'm going to be coming out there. He's on the outside. Great shots on there. Going to be done with the molly. There we have Team Underdog being sent out. First aggressive team there. Obviously on the flip side, being returned back. Zone is now shifting. It's now tightening back up. A lot more teams are situated in the zone. We're going to see a little bit of a battle here on this south side as these teams going to have to try and play their way in. But we might expect these explosives to just hold there and try and control up the element of the blue pushing these teams in. Looks like Chum is going to be hectic as we've got potentially multiple battles kicking up on this sort of north side and south side. Yeah, is now gone. They've been eliminated. That's what we're talking about. I've seen these teams being controlled out. A lot of long fighting going on as well. So something I have noticed very much on PC is the, I suppose the distance, more the DMRs, SRs that are playing in a lot more compared to normal. A lot of teams. This is going to go over 2 ways. It's going to pull up north here, and these teams here in north can be happy. We're going to pull to Chum, and everyone's going to try and power their way in, which is going to be a bit hectic. So Exploit is now moving his way around as a 2-2 split. Looks like they're trying to capitalize. Folks going out. Sweaty Farmers having to wrap away. Now as a 3-man. Oh, now losing another one. XP doing a damage there. It's going out. I should be able to get the res, but they've got to apply some pressure. With only one person going to go stick this res here, it's going to cause some issues. I think we're going to see their team pushing down, which they are. So it is now aggressive play down. You know, they know here there's limited numbers. Laid out, laid over into the smoke. Down 1-2 down. Sweaty Farmers going to find themselves down to a one-man. Oh, just taking full advantage. Third party going in. The Sweaty Farmers is on the outside down to 12 HP. And there we see him fall to his death. Not a way to go. Out in 14th place there. Sweaty Farmers falling to their death despite getting kicked off. Already won. Two-man high ground. Would have thought they would have been getting involved in that action a bit more sooner. Trying to capitalise. And we have seen the zone just big shift north here. So not as bad. I think Chump could have been a bit of an issue. But we're going to see already won. Boys now to try and work their way in, but we have seen the battle in the right hand side as it is going heavily down here between multiple teams. Brats getting 1-2 down, trying to hold the angles, now holding this left hand side. Samler is down as well, so straight down and out. Brats just holding their ground. Lost one in the fight, gonna be able to stick the res. Lost two in that fight. Really surprised though, we're not seeing the team capitalising it. They're opting to wrap their way in. Gannis is just working their way around, taking this north side. The zone is pushed. They're using the time to get away, not trying to take the third party. I would have thought they were guys would have get on that third party and really capitalise on taking this one out. The team's now pushing in. That's a gang. We better hold these guys out. They have spotted them as well. So with the option to wrap around away from that third party, they have to try and work their way through here to go again. AD, look, it looks so fresh against the name. Able to hit those shots though. Pop spicy, dodge, duck and dive. Got the blue on him. Phase 4's gonna hurt. Trying to pop their way, get their way in. The vehicle here. They don't have time to get in it, I think. They are running for the fight though. Not spicy. Going out for blue. There's a car down there. You know, the rest of the teams are just full send in. Trucks swap into the passenger seat, chucking the smoke out. They try and wrap their way in there. And for Team Canada, they're going to try and hold these teams up. They've got quite a few fights. A 2-1 split. Keen's trying to hold one. Trying to hold the other way. So, oh, taking a heady. Then it's coming in from behind here. New Sprout in problems. Sending the full send on the car. Oh, it's going from behind. Extreme right. Grasshoppers. That's the logo. Going out in a 12th place there. It's on the outside, as we're going to see now. Trox is taking a bit more off, and obviously he's played off now as the zone has played towards him. Using a smoke. Cars coming in behind, so they can hear these cars rotating. Running force is high. Taking some heavy hits there. Rock out top side with a bang bust. Yes, thank you, doing bro. Lads. Appreciate the stopping by for the support, lads. Looks like definitely playing for the end game here. Slot number 3, team 3. Up Chocks. Only 2 kills on the board. Really positioned themselves though. They're trying to work their way in. The zone has pulled away. If he's got a little bit top side here, we're seeing the fight coming out on the other side. Team Canada's got the height. He's going to stop him. He's getting slammed from behind. Diamond Dogs only a 2. They're going to be okay. Getting really good on zone here. Burning guys are going to have to try and play down. They are, and they're starting to feel their heat. Burning force. That was a 2. That's the one car I wouldn't take, you know. Bottom side, pushing round. And there we go. Already won. Eliminated 10th. So the team's now starting to drop. Oh, he's doing the damage there. That Molly's right on him. That should be the end. Hot and spicy. He's out. Castanis is gone down. Good set of nades. Good util there coming from the guys. Might have allowed Australian forces down and moving around. Explodes. Still 5 up. 4 up. 5 kills. Definitely trying to use a bit more of the zone. They're really split up compared to the other teams. All the other teams are really tight here. Look at this though. It's just going to try and bully out here. Smokes are out, and there we see shots through the smoke and eliminate there as Australian force goes out in 7th. In the scoreboard here as they get a number of kills pushing down. Zone placement. A lot of people now sit on the outside of the zone. Nico, I think he's getting annoyed me. I was asking 101 questions, you know. He's like, I gotta do this right, bro. Only place open space. Still using the vehicles. Good to see the guys using the vehicles. Really surprised that we've not seen Team Canada try and come up over the top here. Didn't want to see them try and bully out now. Diamond Dogs getting a knock on the other side. Come to the big picture here. In Canada, there's obviously a fight with 3-1. They lost obviously down to a 1. But Diamond Dogs now down to a 1 as well. Oh, what a shot. Pop up and over. Diamond Dogs still down as a 1-man. Wheeling and dealing. We see the 2 big powerhouses going at it head to head on the other side. Oh, Diamond Dogs is down. See him out. Eliminated on a killing spree. Lots of util going backwards and forwards. And there we go. Util with the win. And it, Clee is on a big rap run there. I think he would have cleared them up though as the Upjocks tuck themselves into a cove. Good use of a space. Though nice strong movement as they're going to be able to get back to a 4-man. Trying to play their way in. Top side 4 teams remain. Canada just in. We've got 2. Trying to figure out how they're going to get out of this. Try and play their way up to the zone. Or that Team Canada are a bit split. The rest of the teams are really tight. Zone placement though is really blessed as Brutal Gaming sit only 1 kill but central zone. So let's see if these guys can actually tie up some of these final kills. Coming in towards the end zone now. Phase 6. A couple more to go. Brutal Gaming just can't allow the team to crash him. It's all for them really to lose. Dead end. Top side. Not much zone placement. I found we might find dead end. Just gonna hold here. Wait for the teams to really push down. You see them holding this cliff edge. Teams will play in. They've only got one way to crash really. They don't have actually made a situation where they've got some real estate. A bit on this north side. A bit worried that if Team Canada come crash down, they're gonna come as a 4. The rest of the team have to really pressurize. But I think so. I lead with 9 kills. Good amount of kills on the board. They all equal to points. They've cleared up this sort of south side of the zone. They don't want to try and play their way in. Definitely more loose as a team. But everyone else is a little bit more tighter. Drop is being blessed on the other side. I think Brutal Gaming might even get past here as teams are trying to wrap their way around. With the high ground here with Miramar, a lot of fighting on the high to high ground, whereas Brutal Gaming is sitting right in the bottom of the ditch. They're not going to be able to really get involved. They're not going to miss out the kills or getting killed, but they've only got 1 kill. So, double drop here. That's what I mean. This is all happening. Brutal Gaming are just trying to sniff for the kills. Oh, stolen. All the hard work. In there. Managed to get one back. That's what I mean. Brutal Gaming. They're just laying low here. Wait for these teams now to try and play their way in. 4 teams still remain. All teams got 4. Expect the boys to be able to get this res on. I'll be able to get the first, so res is coming back in. For that Nate. Able to push really. Brutal Gamer's not going to come out. But it's now getting the res in. Here we go. 4 teams, all with 4 remaining. Phase 6 out of 9. Zone surely he's going to tighten up here. I think the other teams in the corners though, really going to think about hope, praying it's going to go that way. A lot more damage going backwards and forwards here. Secondary knock there. Here comes the zone shift. It has come down south. So, but it is favoured really for zone, same as Brutal Gaming. We might see some more plays here. Nice. He's actually pushing up nice and aggressive. Picking the mollies. We're going to be a bit too short. He's down to a one-shot, really. Team Canada. Going to really rely on the rest of the team to keep him alive. In the smoke. Smoke is always a telltale sign. So the nades should be coming raining in on him. That secondary one might be doing some damage, bit of splash damage. For 20s, they are pushing this. Want to finish their boy. They've got the damage that's close up. Team Canada on the aggressive, 11 kills. Got to obviously make the play into the zone. Kill one confirm. Here's the man leading the way. He's now sticking the res. Up to the rest of the guys now to try and get involved. Oh, looks like they're actually going to play for zone. Oh, exploded from 19 down to and then finished off. His team kind of just absolutely rip into him as they're trying to come up and over. Another one back. Team kind of down to another one man. Team kind of is holding. That's not how they wanted them to go. As it completely flipped back here. Team kind of just getting dug in as he then try and take himself check out towards zone. Wow, what damage. Dead end though. I would just say we're on the back foot there from Team Canada, but Team Canada just losing those numbers as Dead End really pushed in. We might see them go to the zone. He's trying to work his way in. He's down to a one shot really. This exploit now going to really take damage on him. Brutal End is going to try and not hold, and they're trying to get another kill. They haven't. He's been picked up. Brutal End, I think, still sitting on the one kill here. Down to 2 teams to remain. Both are in zone. Obviously, the guys are aware. It's not got the kills really. They got the placement here for Brutal Gaming. Gonna be a hard shift. Like the guys are just gonna try and send it in. They've got to get into the area, and they have. They managed to get into the compound. This is what we talked about earlier, where the PC definitely seeing more of a compound end finish. Grenade, not getting through here. Oh, straight up on the roof. Long's going to cause him problems. Let's try and tuck him in. 39. He's going back. Gaming though on the receiving end. I think the mistake so far is allowing the guys into the compound. They should have really maybe put someone up in here just to stop the guys over. The rest of the cars now coming on. Go see them stack up as a 4. They've got the first knock there, and that's now 4 and 3. Looks like they've got no guns on here. We see the guys now pushing up. That's a one shot. Now 2 up on the main building. One of the main buildings here. Straight out the back. Let's stick the res. Bad place. Oh, no splash damage there. I'm really surprised it didn't go. That's something like they're actually better with 4 and 4 as they make a nice and aggressive play. Pushing in, they're going to see him on the church here as they hold the angle. Great shots. Call's going to be coming out. He's on the back of the building. Another one not putting that to a one shot as it flips around the other side. It's now sitting on a 3 on 4 again. The guys are sitting firm here. Trying to push his way back into the building. I think that could be a mistake. Definitely hear him up. Oh, he's caught him up sleeping as well. No, we went for the thirsty Thursday. Didn't finish up just too quickly as they come in and they lost another one down to a 3 on 1. I'm going to stick the res. The aggressive play. Surely he's going to come from the aggressive play. Oh, no. Playing dirty. Down to a one shot on a shotgun. 3 on 2. Get the res though before the push. Zone is phase 9 now. So pushed in. But it is sitting in a better situation. Look at this placement now. We've got 1 sitting down on the left hand side and 2 here on the garage building. Garage building's got this more centralized position as their Brutal Gaming. They've got to try and get out of here. Going over a shotgun. You play, bro. But the etiquette's the same on PC. Let's guess barrel. Gonna get touched by zone. It's gone M4. Smash glass. Down to a one man now. Kill confirm. 3-on-1. Sneaking his way in. We're going to be shot from the left, surely. There we go. Winner, chicken dinner. So doing some more. Look at that logo. That's disgusting. GG's, boys. Well played on that. 15 kills. Game number 1 of my first PC host. So GG's, big kills. A brutal game. And unlucky though, boys, because obviously you guys were sitting at the end there and you was just really stuck because you were in a ditch here. We see with Miramar with the high ground and the teams are shooting heavy on the top side. Team Gunner, really impressed with you guys. Nice aggressive play, holding out and pushing. Also, as we saw multiple teams trying to hold that top side. Let's have a quick look to see if the actual replay has worked. And it has. So, still works on PC compared to console. The actual replay here, so obviously we see Brutal Gaming now is technically a 3-on-3. Then there's a confirmed, so it's now a 3-on-2. It is stuck in this this long building. Got to try and get out. Players already put themselves in a position. A nice aggressive play. Looks like these Owens obviously sticking themselves up to another package and putting down on the M4 Mini. Now, obviously, wearing that, he's going to try and push as well. He tries to stick out at the back. Now, he does check off that left-hand side. Player's not there. He then picks the play up in the door, but it's too late. Already pre-holding those angles. Able to tuck him in nice and quickly. There's only down to one guy, Project RY, as he works his way through the smoke, trying to bandage up. Real Nomad 23 sees the player, but it's too late. He's already been tapped in nice and quick and then destroyed on that right. Welcome back. I just said in chat, I felt strange hosting PC compared to console, but you know what? Really, I found a new love for PUBG moving over to console. I need to understand why some of these players are just jumping back and just starting, but there must be a reason. I will learn. As I will learn all the team names, numbers, locations, drop zones, rotations, for everyone who is a console viewer of mine, they will be able to tell me or back me up in chat and let me know. I do like to get into the detail, but I do ask random questions. I will Discord as many people as I can and get as much news and knowledge and understanding for the game. But I got to start somewhere. It's my first game, aka second game now, hosting for PUBG PC. We'll get the mates Discord up, so mates PUBG scrims, so running daily scrims. I normally have 1 or 2, maybe even 3. I've seen 3 lobbies stack up here with players and player accounts for majority of the days actually. There's a lot more bigger PC community. Playing rotation here for game number 2 was a south to a north, very much a north-northeast, as we see a lot of teams sort of ending up at the top here, where Musty J is sort of sitting. Couple of contestants here as we see multiple teams, and we already see first knocks coming in. Get involved here as we've seen. Gonna get cheeky beat. And put away as he's received under fire. Right, doing damage. No way is he pushing all the way up here. Surely. Gonna stop as well. Stop. Oh. No way is that gonna happen. Fair play though for running for the punch up. Secondary down, kill and confirmed. And taking the cast. Already seen that cast straight on coming in. You'd think, hey, sorry, let's get out of here. Zone placement O is on the opposite side. Here's with an east side. Placement, quite a bit of water in. We know it will pull away from water. Happens both in console and in PC. We have seen a couple of island finishes. I've seen 2 island finishes now on console finishing. More of a bigger placement area around there though. So don't expect to come here. I'm going to come back towards the Impala ways to see the shift. A couple of choke points though from Miramar is going to be on the sort of south side. Los Leones is going to be the interesting one here. We've seen teams already rotating through towns. They're trying to work their way through. Minus is going to be heavy as El Bandita is open. Great looting spot here, minus these compounds around. So Los Leones, San Martin's got to come this way. Power Grid needs to make a decision. And normally they will come down and potentially wrap their way up. Now they might not come into here. Yes, well she is me. Might need to wrap their way coming up towards minus, but actually wrap their way up and then take some of these roads here. This is normally the favoured one. Comes up and around hooks around by Junkyard. The guys from El Hazard will wrap their way around them through. Good compound here, and also can potentially take the hillside placement, and then try and hold up. I call it the GT drop zone. As we see, GT on PC will take this here, hot spicy. This is going to be a great compound for a team to hold here, because teams will be very hard for them to push it. It does come out with an uphill, and it's come downhill down towards where hot and spicy is. But location is now is really good, as we see hot and spicy take what I'm going to say is one of the key compounds now, coming into in this type of zone placement. He's going to be nice and clear, so we'll be able to get his way in. He's not stuck his cold in, so just be careful of that one. Impala's a little bit through. Try and work their way down here. The team now going to be tying themselves up. Nice early rotations here from the PC teams. Got more moving in, so he's going to be woken up. He's coming down this sort of north side. Dan Martin is now getting ready to move. Picardo's already on the move here. Chum's already on the move. In nice split zone. Surprised these guys not pipping over and taking this compound here. Again, this will be a holder. If they can go across towards the Petra guys. Not a big favourite here. It isn't a dip. Can't really see anyone coming around this sort of hillside from Impala. Definitely can't see the compound hold out here. Diamond Dogs. A good first game. I don't mind seeing. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out how I can get the leaderboard up. And still keep the stream running. Perfect. All learning. Right, so good. Let's see if the leaderboard has updated. And it has here, so coming straight off the bat here as these teams start to rotate, and explosive. Obviously, look at 15 kills, 25. Got another kill there, kill unconfirmed, nice and quick for them. Team kind of in second, no good amount of kills as well. They're then with a 7th, 3rd place. Got Trox, who we're currently sitting in with at the moment. They're currently sitting in 4th, Brutal Gaming in 5th. Stands in 6th. Grasshoppers are in 7th. We just lost one. Sweaty Farmers in 8th. We saw those guys trying to hold out that compound here. And Diamond Dogs went down early doors. And he get the 1 kill. 3 points on the board for them. So not too bad. Interesting. That's how I have to get that leaderboard up. All learning people. Most teams are getting in position here. We've got a couple of teams remaining trying to come in, especially this north side. Surprised we're not seeing any fighting here. As we see, main force is top side. I think you're gonna get a crash from here. Could be getting some rotation kills though. Oh, and then we see heavy fighting coming in. 1 kill confirmed. Managed to get the knock. Didn't first him out. AG losing 1 on wrap out. Oh, an early elimination. Sprout is down and out. Not even phase 1 in. The rest of the guys are now rotating wrap rounds. I think they'll come at this top side. We're going to see the res here. Good compound here. Guys are taking a strong compound. Really surprised they're taking the Petra guys. Not a great compound. 2-2 split. The 2 obviously coming in top here. And we see a lot of teams pitch up on these rotation kills. High ground coming down as well. Not bad compound. Be quite hard to see a bit of back and forward fighting there. These teams are taking these rotation routes in. Early find south side coming in. No other teams coming in south. Los Leones is free. So again, not used to seeing teams rotating through Los Leones. In console, it is a big avoid. You do not go near it. Putting the car in. Famler now. 2 kills, nice early. AG not giving up though. They've lost a man, but don't want to lose out. Most teams in. Just got the remainder dragging in this top side. Australian force coming in. Maybe let's go blessed. Coming in with Storsin is fine. They do not want to give this up. Lost one as they try and play out to hold the rotation in. Already tucked in, 1 kill confirmed. He's just trying to hold up as the secondary team now pushed in. And as I slip in, so 1 back. Very aggressive. Australian forces managed to pick up the drop. Installs a 2-2. They've come down to this sort of west side of Impala. Can't hold. It's just a hard hold that is, I'll be honest. Especially if the guys now push in. Again, I'm not a fan of the Petrogage. That's personal choice. But he's wrapping him. A lot of long distance fight. We see this with Miramar a lot. Early game battles. There goes his own shift. The guys are trying to do a full send through middle here. Give him that, he's on a bike. But Barker barking mad, son. Straight through the middle. Now, this one thing I will hold my hands up. I've not got used to, the riding of a bike just yet. So big move for them. Barker moving at the point that not too bad. Obviously, guys are pushing away for this compound. It could pull back this way. Forces coming in on top side. We're gonna see a potential crash up here against Sweaty Farmers. Versus Castanis are down to a 1-shot into the compound. They're feeling the pressure as Sweaty Farmers together. Oh, what a nade! Coming straight in, knocking a 2-pack straight early doors. That's down to a 1-man. Oh, managed to get a kill. Nice kill confirmed. Flip round quickly. He needs to get back in the fight. Headshot. It's got secondary as well. Oh, down and out. You know what? Done well, but that damage though going in is Sweaty Farmers going to be able to get themselves back up to a 4. Again, surprising. No need for the guys to move. Might have seen a different zone placement. Might have seen a different push style. Goes now with the first knock here. RNG. Try and hold out. Haha. Lost another one now. 2 down to a 2-man. Exploded. It's just aggressive. I love it. Look at that. 3. Where's the final? Ah. You know what? It's the PUBG I love. Aggressive play. Let's go. Welcome first time. Shallow there. Bullshit, how you been, mate? Long time. Hope you're keeping well, son. Team's doing good as well. Got a sponsorship and obviously moving across the Skyline Gaming. Hope that's working out for you. Not really been much in the console scene lately. To the point I've even been dropped from some of the Discords. I'm a dog, so getting a knock. Long distance fighting there. It's allowing them to guys to push. PG coming in as well. And they got the confirm as well. Good bit of fight from El Bandita. It's quite an easy one to wrap away from either side. Seeing teams unwrapping on the south side. Some dogs have got another knock there. Long fighting, really. Obviously, yeah. Stando's taken out the one of what I'd say was one of the stronger compounds. Has now played away. These guys are going to try and wrap out this here. Koto Gang. Up in south, I would have thought they were going around north, if I'm honest. 24, good hits, really. Only shift away. It's actually come down south, so I should say. It might come down to this compound. It has. A lot more teams move. They're getting the strong compound to hold. These guys are going to have to try and hold these teams coming in, and we see a lot of fighting now. knocking one, so they got to come in. Be very careful. These guys are trying to get up. They can't get up high. Really trying to stick that car in between them. I'll get the res on there. Looks like the call might be to back out. Australian forces are coming up and over hard as well, and they might be able to pick up the first. They haven't. Got one close. Australian forces, they're playing nice and aggressive as well, actually. Never retired 5 years ago. It's my first time seeing him though. I'm not gonna lie. He's alright, I mean. I don't say, but I said retired. I should retired. A lot of fight now. So, Australian forces. These are Australian forces. Australian forces though lost one. They managed to get the confirmers. So obviously the body line low. Zone 3 has pulled away, so we have to see these guys push in. Brutal Gaming playing away. Strong 1 kill. They're relying on their 1 player to get their 1 kill a game. Standard. I mean, he's got a player right in front of him though. Player is backing away. God, he's gonna hit the footsteps. Car's gonna put him off. Holding the angle. Oh no. Press the wrong button. So it's holding the angle. The guy's not the easiest way in though, is it? They might come their way through here, and PC players like going through the towns. They do come the other way. They are gonna be faced here. Dead end. They are on a 1 man. I'm playing up. Let's come away from this battle and come back to it shortly. That's now pushing in. Grasshoppers holding the compound. They are free. And we don't know if they're aware the team's this close to them. Gunfire, sure, is going to be shouting that they're here. The comms have come out here. Samler's called that right hand side, so see the players make the move to that right. He's flipping back in. They're free, 2 kills. They need to take it easy. They're in zone. No need to rush this. The guys able to get the kills that they need to get. Zone has come down. So I told you the guy shouldn't have shifted away from this. This is a great compound. Let's come back that way. Still working their way in one at a time. The zone has pushing away, so they have to try and work their way down now. Not many compounds. Middle road has already been taken. You see VPX taking the knocks there. They're also in a 2-2 split. The other two, these 2 powerhouses. I'm gonna say powerhouses now, and he does. Exploded. I've not got one knocked. I don't think about the res there. Look at the map. He's playing for the res. Get shot in the back. AW losing one to KG. Still fighting multiple fights now going on. So we see a lot of teams trying to surface their way. And RMG's now gone. Multiple shots coming in. He's going to stick the res. He's able to get it. Teamwork makes the dream work. Project Underdogs. Again, in problems. They're getting nailed from behind here. So BG gone on zone there. Yeah, just hammering. Hammer. But despite getting the 3rd party, they've got one pushing in as Tato Farmer is the aggressive guy. Maybe he's on a donut at the moment with a Krispy Kreme. He's going to want to try and get involved in it. They've already lost 2 on that other side. So, got to be careful here. They'll stick in the res. No nading. I'm impressed with guys hounded. There's 2 back at the moment. He is in a bit of danger as the teams are pushing in. Trying to let this guy alive. They are trying to hold it. Flash out. And we see this gang is eliminated. They've gone out in 13th place. Oh, pre-fire back as well. One confirmed. Diamond Dog's got one. A full med on here. Let's go over med kits. He just want to let his Bando. He's going to really focus on trying to get this fight in. I want to try and get involved in some of the other fight that's going on here. He's losing multiple. This is not a time to join the fight. BG lost one. Trent's on up. He's managed to tuck himself into the shed. Free push forward. Nice aggressive player. Has come back this way for zone. He's got to be very, very careful. He's sitting now, middle sun. Austrian is still holding. Austrian force 2 kills. He knows there's a player coming up behind. Really, really not focusing on this player on the right. He's popped those tires, so he knows he's sitting behind that tire tight. There's one, just trying to fight. Grasshopper's up tied up as a 3. Nolan is pushing. Ollie is short. I don't know if it's going to get any damage on the inside. It hasn't. Able to get the res on there. Samla. Grasshoppers are not this way. So there we see Austrian forces are down. Taking out 11th place. Samla pushing in. That's nice and aggressive for the team. To the C. He's got the drop. Needs the rest of his team really to get involved here. He's doing all the work. One man army. Whereas the rest of the sweaty farmers a little bit further down. They have lost the zone placement. We see now teams are pushing him behind. Olan's gonna have to try and deal with this. Be quick as well about it. Zone is playing. Phase 5 is gonna hurt. These teams are gonna be pushing. Come on the roof. Oh, could have got a single tap on him. It's gonna hurt. Oh, he's down to 3 HP. Olan's gonna get caught, I think, here. Need the rest of the team to at least hold out a bit on him. I was just with the player jumping. Caught him. They've gone out in 11th there, so I'm not unfortunately getting out of the zone. Bosses are playing, but they're going to come straight into here, Team Canada. They're a great first game. Near 2 man, be careful. This team's now coming behind. The comms have comments. Key and he's at 1. Second's going to have the top. He can't really get up. Great shots there from Adam. We're going to have to get in the car. Oh, he's not going to have time to get the full med kit on. Scrim to his boy, get in. Team Canada doing some damage. I'm ripping out of there. Oh, not even zoned. Been tabbed up. Players going to try straight in for zone. Oh, one. They got one back. Team Canada's gone. Both have gone down in this key position. Most of the teams have got, at least they've got a position to get to. Looks like they're trying to slay their smokes out. Move is just getting hammered here. Most of just doing damage. Not even letting the guys get in. Got one more here. Is trying to play out. Look at this. They've got the hillside there. They're just destroying that compound we was talking about for a while. Where the teams push away 10 kills. You got to think if they guys didn't push away. Let's go. Trying to play the way out. All he want is look at this. The fact they've taken this compound. I said it early doors, right? This compound is key. You see it a lot of the times where it just holds up, mate. Here we go. See the guys not throwing away. Already won. I love their logo as well. That it's simplistic. Great guys playing. Great position though. These guys are going to try and hold out. This is the key area now. Really try and play him. I think on the defensive side of this, it's going to be great. Already won. I think I've already won this just from this position. If they can control out the guys in front of him, Go to play out and go from there. Diamond Dogs are doing a great game. They've already got one down. In the guy. Nice headies there from one. Already one is on the defense. Got the secondary. Smoke's gone out. Oh, down to a one shot. This is why. Down to a two man. Nice plays coming up over. It's the right thing to do. Second guessing it though. I suppose the logic is you've got to be careful. I mean, you know, the moment he comes up and over this hill, he's going to have some issues trying to get in. Flash over. Got one of the res in. Only one is up to a 3. Not moving. Oh, the smoke's got him covered. Gonna play go around. Great shots in the movement. He's got the secondary. Oh, and he's tucking himself back down. Unlucky. Good play from them. What do you want is going to have to try and work their way back into this. Good thing is for them, they are sitting themselves in the dip. Oh, bookie straight down there from Diamond Dogs. Diamond Dogs, again, great logo, great positioning. Open space really, really well. And it's one thing I do love about PCs. We see a lot more SRs. It's a little bit more of a slower game. Not that it is not still aggressive, but a lot more SRs coming. Bark as a one man. Playing low. That alone, I think, is going to be giving away the position. Diamond Dog should have heard that being popped. No lid, no vest. Surely he can hear me. He can hear him 100%. I can hear him if I open my window. No, it's going to kick off here. Nade up and over. Oh, good splash. Oh, disgusting nade there. 13 kills and well deserved. 2 teams remain. Already won versus Diamond Dogs. It's a 4-on-3. Already won. Holding rags. Oh, nade right in front of him there. This is why. Up at the top. Good reload there. Diamond Dogs, I'm going to say I've got the... Doom can just get the right angle on the guys. Be careful. He's going to be absolutely hammered now. This is going to cause them a problem. This alone is just pulling the guns to them. Should be allowing the rest of the Diamond Dogs to play up in towards more of a aggressive area. But remember, already won are in a defensive position based upon zone itself. Diamond Dogs need to think about how they move now. They've got the train they can play off of. And they've got the whole hillside they can wrap around. Bookie should be coming up and over and taking this position a bit around more where the camera angle's hitting here. Already won. I've only got one way to go, then it's through the dip. Just the two guys can hold. Already playing out with the car. Gonna put it in more of a defensive position. Diamond Dogs, I think, are making the move a bit too late now. It's going to allow already one to maybe zone in a little bit more. Think about this end couple of zones. Doom's pulled off of the road. Oh, disgusting shots. I love PC. Good shot, Tom. You know what? They're trying to get out of this. The 2-on-3. Diamond Dogs are now on the defensive. I definitely feel like this is their game to lose. They should have been ran this ridge a lot quicker. Already won. I think have already won. Got one back. Have to take the fight early doors. Down to a 2. This is real powerhouse battling here. You can hear a player in front. They'll split. Gotta take the fight on close. Flash up and over. Diamond Dogs though have the better positioning again. It's the thing is they're split. It's the problem. And Doom is just really not doing anything. He needs to wrap round quicker. He needs to be over here. He should be here by now. Wrapping round behind these guys. Already won. Back to a 3. Back to a 3-on-2. Your bookie's done the hard work. This is what I'm talking about. He should have been here ages ago. He's got a molly as well. Stick a molly on the boy. There we go. Back to a 2-on-2. Like that. So this is going to split their guns now. It literally bounced off him. Down to a 1-man. Already won. 2-on-1. Kill confirm. Kill confirm. Not wrapping around there. He's in rags. Bless him. Over there, bro. He put it to a 1-on-1. Right, hit or something. Out of zone. Phase 8. I think he's got to choose who's going to fight here. Knows he's there. He needs to watch the secondary player. Molly's out. Great molly. Oh, he's flipped on the inside. GG's. Winner, winner, chicken and dinner. Diamond Dogs. Whew. Made it hard work. I'm not going to lie. I already thought they already won, done it for you, but you made it hard work there. But GG's taking first place. Already won. What aggressive play, right? I called that compound really early on, and one of the teams pushed away from me. I was like, why are you pushing away? Most of the time, it does pull back towards that. And that is what it is. It's what it is. But great Battle of the Titans there going at it for first and second place. Let's have a quick look at the action replay. Anyway, I've looked at it, already won, so already down to a 1-man at this point. So they were the more aggressor coming into it, but great play. He knows it's a 2-on-1. He's using the cover, just trying hard. Got some good tags. I think he's then played his way up. The logic here is to push over to this right-hand side, or this left-hand side, sorry, and then try and hold up player from the push. Knows he's not that far away. He's able then to work his way back in. Nades are coming in. Done the right thing. Stuck a reload. Flash over. Doesn't really do much here as he does pick him up playing through the middle. Good angles in the hold. Then thinks about the molly. I think this is the point now he should have been thinking, do you know what? Chuck the molly now. At least push him out that compound. He's been received attack. He's already put himself out on the outside. Done the right thing, flipping on the inside. But Diamond Dogs getting in and quick. Anyway, round number 2 done. Let's go a quick over break. I'll see you guys in a bit. That was that question actually going into this, but we had a south here on the opposite side now, more of a southwest. Up to a northwest again. So kind of the polar opposite to what we had the first game. Most teams are split with no problems and no drop sides. Do you know what? It's one thing I really like. 3 mirror, 3 angle. So it's actually 6 games. It's different. That's really different to console. Awesome. This is our last Miramar game. One thing I do really like about PC is that they've actually in Discord they actually know and give out where their drop zones are. It's something I know that guys have tried. Guys and girls have tried on console, but it never really worked before. We see a lot more, call it saltiness, when people try and drop at each other, and a lot more aggressively. But it seems like most people here have a known understanding and or a Discord communication where people are dropping, and it looks like they are adhering to that. And I'm just looking at some of the team names and drop locations here. So most are okay. We are seeing now, like the first game, we are seeing this very much a southwest area, a little bit higher than before. But again, Monty, I think, being a hot spot where we sort of really saw some of these areas here being sort of centralized zones, more sort of around this side. So we're seeing more plays very quickly across this side here as we're seeing teams already position themselves into a better location. Lost Lions explode. Nice. These guys are really strong. One of my favorite teams so far watching, especially on rotation and on kills. Always winning, already won. Sorry. Again, nice and aggressive play. Good team to watch also. So again, apologies all guys and girls. I am still learning, and I don't really have a PC community, but it's good to see that the actual guys from the console scene are now tuning in to watch a bit of PC PUBG. Right, look at that straight up rotation, not even loot, it's straight in position. I suppose that's going to be the interesting one. These guys could potentially put themselves on the crossroad and try and catch these teams coming down. We're seeing early shot fires here. I hit the shots. The site though. And he's giving up on it. Austria forces taking some hits, but getting away. how he now tries to work his way in. So Martin now trying to wrap away. Carlo's also on the early wrap here. They've gone. Minus big rotation in for them. They've got decision which way they go. So they're going to come down south and work their way in. We might even see some teams potentially play their way on this south side here. And find the seat at the bottom is not always covered. Follow my man, Cold Crew Exclusives. Great caster. I know he's in the PC stuff as well. I've not seen him hosting the PC stuff, but give him a follow on Twitch. Great content. And always good to watch from a caster's point of view. Go hit him up. 100%. So most teams now get in position. This mountain here is going to be key as well. A couple of compounds. So we've got the higher one here. And then there's one that's a little bit lower down. Let's come into a position where I can actually see. So just remember to press the buttons before. So we've got this command here, and then obviously the one lower down. This one's really key here. Might have teams roll up behind you, come up for this north side. Looks like the team's already covering this one. Teams are wrapping around on the other side. So we're going to see these teams now play up. There's only a couple of rows that are going to come up, but Team 17 are already sending it. Already won our long showing. I'll find those guys take this, the lower compound. I'm going to say this one is a favoured. Actually, they pulled their way back towards Miramar, so they might be trying to play for this compound here, or actually for the high ground on Monty. Miramar. 3-1 are playing. They're coming for this compound. They are going to be late here. Get some heavy shots, but they are coming straight into the fight. Haven't stopped. And there we see the first getting in. So RNG. Bit too late. It's BG get the first knock here. Brutal gaming. First wraps there. They really deterred. Already won. They're on a split. They're actually going for the low side. They're taking some heavy shots. Sprouts are, Grasshoppers, sorry, are very split across the top there. Need to be careful. 2-2 split can work in a lot of occasions, but also can be a bit of a hindrance. Team's going multiple times. Great nade there. Actually, and he's got the Grozer pushing in. 30 farmers. Going be up to them to really stop this push. Smoke's going out. Team Canada doesn't look like they're wanting to push over. In ahead of him. Nade's going to come over. Actually relocated. Oh, good splash damage on the nade. That Grozer's going to be deadly, and he's got him. But it's actually going to come from the other angle. Team Canada now two down. Actually got one of the res in there. Farmers. Oh, he's got him down to 1 HP. Managed to get the res here. Sweet Farmers now back to a 3. Fair play is down. A little bit further out. So I think these guys are going to be able to. That one they've lost another one as they go down to now a 2. Now down to a 1. Look how far he's away. He's not able to help the boys or able to hit a shot. Too far out. But your Farmers cleared up as a 3 on this side here by Team Canada. Great place from them. We had to get these vehicles and push back in towards compounds. Going to fight on the other side as well. I would say with the actually, I did make the comment saying PC is not as aggressive, but it is. It's very early aggressive, and there's a period of time where it's a lot of like long distance fight. I'm really excited to see the angle. I don't know why I'm a child. I really like casting. For anyone that has been following me for a while, or any of the new people here, I do really enjoy casting PUBG, and I'm really excited to see what happens with Rankle. As I say, it's the longest serving map here. Diamond Dogs are already on. Trying to get the way through. Actually aggressive it out as well, but they're going to get attacked from behind here. About losing one. Going to go two. It's never been the right play. There's a send it free. That's what he should have done. Down on the one man. Full flip, full send. No point watching him spin around and making us dizzy. Sounds like he's back up, right? Diamond Dogs doing what Diamond Dogs do best, and that's aggressive again. Watching them. Most of these teams have tied themselves up now, and they are situated on this sort of, I'd say, west side of Monty. We see here. Can go back this way. We do see it come back over here sometimes. We also see it go really high, and this field here is a bit of a problem. If it falls back to Monty, it could be dangerous. Give us a clip. I will do. Thanks for reminding me, mate. Here we go. Right, Bullshit, thank you for reminding me, Cancer. I was meant to be doing that in the break. There we go. Spot's been picked up, and a bad rotation kills here. Zone has tightened themselves up. Has come back. It's definitely playing more for this west side. Those are going to sit down. These guys are tying themselves up. And they'll be just deleted that coming down. Grasshoppers trying to play. Now there still was a 3. They'll tie themselves up. There was a 2-2, but I know it's the only guy holding the compound. I think these boys need to tie themselves in the compound. Now, yes, if already one pushes this hillside, yeah, it's a bit of a danger for them. But you know what? I'd rather sit here and just let this zone play out a little bit more. Boys now coming in this sort of south side. DD are doing what DD do best, and they are getting the knocks in. Oh no, and he did it as well. Knocked over it. One and clipped on that. There we go. Have to get a med on. DD losing 1. A bit split here. Got 2 on one side. Think and are coming back here. Might try and turn the favour by running them over. So trying to find where he is. He's come on this other side. It's the right play. Gravity and compound done 1, 2. Diamond Dog spiking off the back wall. Great. Great play. Yes, Taylor, how you doing, bro? Right, so most now are in zone. We're still seeing this outside fight. Look at this, though, coming in this top side here. Oh, heavy. This is what I'm talking about. It's long fights. We're seeing long fight across the hillsides here. Teams are now playing him. What's the best? Stamina, though, not doing great off the first 2 games. Got 2 here. There's 1 confirmed. 2 are on the top side. Knocks downhill from them. Had the player on the left. This is not too bad. Nice aggressive plays, I think, from them anyway. Got the bridge. Need to keep left here. Stop these guys piping out the window. I've actually got a player on the backside, so if they do push, they're going to come this way. But you know, yeah, he's getting a long shot here. Need them playing out to get involved. Oh, look at that teamwork though. 1, 2. Unlucky there, down to 1 man. Getting shot from the back. Gone for the grenade on the finish, but oh, Stannis gone despite doing really hard work. Look at that positioning for the guys. This is what we hate by Miramar. Miramar's got the long shots. Those people just really far away, just tagging this, putting him down on H. As I'm gonna be able to get the resin. Good to see you guys getting some kills on the board. Boto gang though, losing 1. Or free. They're all low sides, so I'm not able to get involved really on that fight. The zone has coming back down, so we can see a lot more fighting. Loads of areas and real estate really up for grabs here. Gang now going to be shooting back across this west hand side. Teams are going to have to shift in, and Monty, this north side, is going to be really heavy. Wookie Bookie is on the outside. He's going to be on his way out, I think. Let's try and shift his way into zone quickly. It's going to be quite hard for him. Sitting firm. Already won. Doing okay. Don't need them to shift. A lot of teams are shifting over. There's no real need, so to speak, just a moment. You need to maybe wait for the next zone to go. Unless you are sitting out of zone, obviously. But with this zone shift, a lot of people are moving their way around Monty. And starting to come down the Monty road. Pushing their way back up. Gang. Kill unconfirmed. You shouldn't be getting shot out from here. Especially you should be allowing these guys to push in. Bookie is getting in, so he got the commentator's curse. He is doing his bit here. One is top side. But it is just in front of him. Get damage done. Forces are pushing up. Let's get our way in. Got to hit those shots. Got his first couple. Lost one. Actually stolen there. He's come top side. Diamond Dog's out. 15 places. And a cracking first game. Mushroom forces are up. Is a 2 here. They'll hold him. Quite hard. That's not bad. Now you could be a splash damage going in there. They are going to need to try and attack this and move in. I think they know the player count and the goddies though. We are in, so there's no real way for them to go. Little gaming though. Dropped there on the RNG boys will confirm. And it's happening is top side here. You see him fell. I'm just going to hold in this area here before we move back. Right, it's going to happen quicker. I think it is. Smoke is coming in. Giving away his position. 100%. Flash up and over. Being tagged in the back. Core coat gang. 27. In the player. Got no windows this side to be able to take the fight, really. Oh, look at that shift. What a zone play. That's horrible. That's gone northeast corner. Really not help these teams. We have to think about wrapping out here. But it is coming in for the aggressive play. They're tied up as a 4. They've already got the 1 knock. Now trying to play their way down. Down to a 1 man now. Only a matter of time, I think. And there he goes. Folded, mate, like origami to the corner. Look at that aggressive play, great play, but look at the zone shift. Horrible, horrible, horrible shift there. And he wanted to come out and try and take the fight on, but as he managed to get to a wall. Again, though, really tagging this in. Go still sitting firm. The teams are okay. We'll take. And he has actually got the win there. Renegade's doing well. Hunt's just out. He needs to think about how he's going to move his way in. He's getting tabbed top side. He's got a little bit of cover. He'll be able to put himself up against this building here. But Koto Gang is not going to really allow him to move out. Already won though, playing in. Got a little bit of compound. Low side of the hill. So I don't see too much action coming from them at the next couple of zones. But they're on a 2-2 split. Oh, disgusting. I'll just put him down. And what you want as a 2, especially a 2 that are in zone. And the car's now rolling down towards them. Taking out the compound. Here comes the crash. Crashing. And the player's coming from behind. This is where you didn't need that knockdown. You need this player jumping out, and he's out. Hitman's out. Fight being 1 HP. That's what you're talking about. It's got the secondary player. I didn't even know. Needs to get that med on. He's down as well. Down to a 1 man now. Getting those confirms off. Don't really want to be letting these guys go on points. Flashed. Gotta let it go quick. On a 1 man here. Getting a push here. 1-on-1. On high side. Getting tabs. Gonna force the player in. Oh, he's down to another 1 HP. It's a line to the face. Disgusting play. That is not what you did not need the knock. That's the problem I think the guys had there is they received a knock going in and just really stopped their delay of being able to take the fight on. Not more high kills to be coming. 19 remain, 24 people left. Danny's the man. Danny's the man with a plan. Let's try and hold out. He is not played into the compound I thought he would. Gonna go with the kill. Now playing away. This is lucky. Come around the building. He keeps going. He does have a dip here. He has to get over to it. It's going to be very, very hard if he can get into here without being seen. I want to try and survivability coming up here. Flash will be the problem. I think the Flash is looking his way. It is. Flash should see him coming up over. He's actually got two dips he needs to push over. Samler, though, it looks like these guys have woken up. This we're going to see. This is his first if he needs to get across. So he's tapped 30. 21 now, down to 2 shot. Good dodge, duck, and dive there. He's going to put it blind. He's actually gone really hard. Looks like Flash is going to come out there. I suppose he's not gone out. They've got a great first couple of games for them. Renade that. Yes. Danny's gone. I can't even get to him in time. Been in Speedo. I'm actually really awake here. Most teams now working their way in. Brutal gang holding the compound. In Team Canada, nade. Flashes, the smokes always give away. Oh, a bit of splash damage. Cooked it a bit too much. Second might be better. Load it off. Owen's down. Team Canada pushing in. Only 2 now. Don't need to just push. Sorry, 3. Not excuse me, not 2. There are 3. You just hold this area. Just maybe let the zone go. Control out this west hand side area here. Make sure they know there's no one lurking. They've not even picked up that T that's heavy on the side. Probably underdogs getting 1 though. Underdog. Oh, getting more damage. Trying to get the first. The 3-on-3 here. Brutal gaming actually waking up, trying to capitalize on Team Canada. Get the res down to a 2, 1 man left. Smoke's gonna go out. You can't really focus on the res. You have to try and take the fight here. Team Underdog should be pushing in on him. Molly out, not bad. When he's 1-on-1s and he hasn't. Team Canada dropping out in 6th place. Gaming, still holding. Owen's down. Project RY hot on the outside. Again, just needs to control this segment here. National comes in. So I'm going to try and come up and over. The only way, really, especially with the zone shifting again that way. I do worry here with Brutal Gaming. They are receiving a lot of damage. The problem they've got is they can't really move around too much, especially with Samler on top side. It's going to be able to try and control out. Samler really needs to get involved in the fight here. It's going to allow them boys to try and take the fight and control the north. 5 teams remain. Going to go top 4 shortly. Underdogs want to really get in here. They're out of zone. Going to come up and over. Very third party central. Some kills here. As I said, Samler's not really had the best first couple of games. Didn't even know what I signed myself up for. 6 games this evening. Jeez, I'm used to 4. Let's get myself another beer maybe. There we go. Seeing the fight happen now. +1. Oh, 2. Disgusting. Brutal gaming. Living up to a name. Thirsty Thursday, that. Project Underdogs. I have to send you boys the. I play paintball and the one of the teams called Underdogs. I have to send you that logo, mate. You might like it. Rip it. It's Brutal Gaming done well. That's from Brutal Gaming, as I said, they got that the team high side of them really getting involved. But obviously with those guys now getting tabbed, this how he's going to try and work his way in. This is a one. Needs to come to the left. I know it's that long fight there. Unless he gets that knock, it's going to be horrid. He needs to get in, working his way in. Brutal Gaming done the right thing. They're holding out that corner. That is the right play for them. Shots could confirm. Brutal Gaming, disgusting play. Top 4 teams remain. Brutal Gaming sitting on 7 kills. Samla sitting on 11. Uptrox sitting on 4. And BA sitting on the 1. It's going to be soon to be 2 to get stolen. There we go, 2. It'll be 3 now. Great play for them. They're down to a 2 as well. So in the fighting happening heavy. Let's go upside. That's the 1 man. Oh, he's got his winning one as well. Oh, nearly flipping the wrist on him. Trust going out. They're down to a 1 man. Surely Brutal Gaming needs to be looking at this going, do you know what? Look at those knocks and those kill feed. We need to get in a better position, move and try and control these teams out as they are sitting on the edge of the zone. Looks like they're still holding firm. They're being caught out by the players lurking. Down to a 1 man. Now Brutal Gaming wrapping their way around. Dark though, doing bits. 5 kills. Most of the players there. He hasn't picked up. The guy's already wrapped around on him. Should be Barks losing another one there. Whiffing those shots a little bit. Good finish. Needs to reload. Got a player pushing on his left hip. Oh, Brutal Gaming tucking in. 1-on-1. Going for the flash. Going to go get himself a cover on the rock. Good play. Oh, unlucky, not able to flip on him quick enough. Now 2-on-1. Bark versus Samla. Down south. Needs to get this first knock. Picked up 1 player. Util. Game out controlled. Win. GG's. Winner. Chicken dinner. Samla doing the bits. 15 kills. Wakey, rise and shine. That's a better game from you boys. Jeez. Let's go. Nice early finish. And do you know what? Capitalizing. I thought he was on the back foot there. Obviously, with the guys were getting pushed. And also, I controlled how getting the reses in. Brutal Gaming not pushing up quick enough to capitalize on those guys down. Actually getting tabbed up with Barks, lonely player, working his way down. That's a big wrap from him as well. But GG's. Good plays from all the teams. And Miramar, that's our last Miramar. We've got Orangle coming up now. Let's have a quick look at the action replay, though. Look at that. Brutal Gaming, yeah, so he's kill confirmed with those shots. Obviously, he's not able to get that get the reload on quick enough, putting down to a 1 shot. Done the right thing, wrapping his way now round towards the actual rock to get some cover. Player's already there from Bark, eliminated because he's putting down to a 2 shot. 2-on-1, straight down to a 2-on-1, sorry, with the player obviously really knocked, getting some shots, missing the first, gone for the first. Done the right thing, he's actually wrapped around this north side. Now, for me personally, I know the logic is to go up on that right there, but he should have continued to go around. I think on this left-hand side, he would have caught the guys out. Just playing a little bit different. He sees the player. They've already seen him. U2's come out. Comms are on point. 1-2. Straight over the top. Done the right thing. Wrap round. Leaving it too late. Being caught out. Winner. Let's go. Round number 4 here, which is Orangle. First time for PC. Hosting for me on this map. The great map. The one and only map. One of my favorites. Flight path again is a southwest up to a northwest. Very much cutting this sort of west-hand side of the map. Teams are going to find it a little bit of a struggle as it's not as big as Miramar. So expect, despite the etiquette of PC, I might find some more teams a little bit contended here, trying to get out to their spot. We're limited movement here. Hard spawn cars are going to be key. I believe the extra players which are down are coaching people, which are allowed. So one team sitting in Millie, North Side, LC Military Islands. It looks like we've got over the top of 12 that going for the Ferry Pier. S Road is going to be hot. We've got Pachinki with one team. Ferry Pier. Looks like the hardball cards are being picked up. Interested to see which way those guys are going to push into. Quarry is being taken up as well as Primorsk also. So we've got a contention here just outside of Gatka and Chopsticks. Georgiapur South has won. Georgiapur North has one also, but we have double sitting at Zaki here as Project Underdogs are coming down, as Diamond Dogs are also going to be battling this one out. So it's the battle of the dogs, Underdogs versus Diamond Dogs. Underdogs first down with the gun straight in hand. Bookie is just overshot his jump. Diamond Dogs are a little bit in, I suppose, the pocket, so to speak. This guys are a 3 and 1 up high. So I'm going to say it's a 3 on 4 really until the top side is going to get involved. We're holding the angles. We see product Underdogs, I think, are in a better positioning. Has got the Vector, not much ammo, no lid. Looks like he's going to come off this and go for the additional loot. Lid up, grenade up. I think he's going to wish he had that a little while ago. Grenade out. Diamond Dogs are pushing around the other side. Looks like they're going to try and get the angles. Trying to figure out where Project Dogs are. In the player jump though. So Bin spotted himself. Door opens. On from the 3 times to the holler. Not a fan. Really not a fan of the M16. Missing the jump. So happening backwards and forwards on this east side of the town. We thought it would. 2-2 in the 2 stack. They're receiving the first as Project Underdogs getting the first knock. Probably backside on the 2. Pushing in. Underdogs going to lose one. I think they're going to be 3 of them. Let's get to that. He's sneaking his way around to go try and get the first here. Other player top side. I figure out where those additional shots are coming from. Oh, putting down to a 1 to relieve the pressure. Diamond Dogs though. A little bit down, not out though, 100%. Not a bad gun to be picking up. Trying to get the first as Project Underdogs move a little bit closer. Bookie, the last survivor from Diamond Dogs on the last game. In the player now, they're up and over. There's going out still. Pretty much from that top window. Some Dogs now is a 3. Unable to get the resin. We'll go have a look at the bigger picture shortly. Just able to fight for a little bit longer. Anchor's really key, I think, here for Project Underdogs. Definitely playing the stronger anchor out of the 2. A lot more relocation, whereas we see on the other side from Diamond Dogs, a little bit more passive. Not passive from the anchor, but not as effective. I think the comms are quite right. It seems like Diamond Dogs really don't know where Underdogs are situated, especially with the guys constantly relocating. It's causing them problems. Just need to get the knock, really. Down to a one shot here. Tom should be coming out, but the players are. Anchor should be stopping the guys pushing forward. Produces Wookie down, works his way up. Definitely experienced player. And again, apologies, Wookie could be like the most experienced player, but I'm still new to BC, so great shots there. Using the hand rail. Now losing their anchor top side. This is going to allow Project Underdogs now to push. And now we're seeing the push here as they come heavy through. When I get on the top side, Wookie's going to have to try and defensive play. It's about digging them one at a time now. Only got 38 on this. Got a gun. Down on the one man. Down with dogs. Not even a fact. I don't think he can get away from this. Down and out. Great play. Real clinical there from Underdogs. Right, zone placement again. Southwest. Most teams now pushing our way down. A lot of water storing, so it needs to play away from here as well. A lot of teams coming in from it, and we're seeing actually already fighting coming in, trying to get the steals from multiple teams. I still need to play about my settings. I'm not 100% sure on the settings just yet. Cross obviously the first kill. Take your time on the next chair. Bit of a spam. Now getting the confirm. Cross obviously with a second. Looks like Team Canada has dropped already one. I confirm there just yet. We'll come to the fight shortly. So look at the bigger picture again. Already one have got one back, so it'd be rude not to go to this fight. So one down a piece by the looks of it. Looks like they've got confirmed secondary down here. Already one now down to two. Looks like a 2-on-2 at the moment. That's a dirty play. Last guy left. It looks like he's backing out of this. One backing away. So they've taken one. Down to a 2. So bigger picture. Let's have a quick look. So obviously coming down the hill, the snowmobile obviously sitting centralized really. So teams are going to be situated around. But obviously Petrograd's been taken up. Teams been pushing down through. We've got a 3-1 split. Again, a real random split here. Only the team taking the compound hillside. This hillside's going to be very, very strong going through. Looks like Kyoto Gang's lost one kill confirmed. Again, swamps out on the west, furthest west point. We're seeing teams now coming down the S Road. I'm trying to play their way out. Okay, let's have a quick look. So a quick refresh of the leaderboard. Let's get this out quickly. So, obviously sitting topside, Diamond Dogs, who are already out in second. So they're going to be really unhappy with that. Team Canada in third. Samurai, who had a storming game there, pushing them out to fourth place. Brutal game in 5th. Good game from them. Bad positioning, but good game from them. Already one, sitting in 6th place. Up Trucks are in 7th, but they're already down to a one-man, which are also being hounded out here by Team Canada. Bark are in 8th, and Dead End is in 9th. But Farmers sitting in 10th. Grasshoppers are in 11th. Project Underdogs, who won that fight early doors and needed those points, now sitting in 12th place. Austrian Forstow 13th. Good plays, good movement for them. They're just not really getting the kills. Only 5 kills and 6 points on the board. Castains, though, really missed out on that last game. They should have really held that compound, moving away and dropped out that early finish. They shouldn't have been them, really. Go to a game in 15th place. Sprout in 16th. Renegades are in 17th for only 1 kill for them. Let's get back to the action here. We see teams now pushing through. Really need to be hitting these shots. Big guys are through. No problems. Hunt is still happening. Already one is being hunted his way out here. Needs to try and hide. And underground, smoke out. It's going to stop them moving. Going to allow him now to get the med on. He's really being hunted here. Samler's though got a kill, a knock, but also received a knock. Let's go to this topside fight, which happened in Everest. So they're down to a 2, so 2-on-2, 2-on-3. Now it's a 3-on-1, and I could even flip to him in time, but he's gone. Let's get back. 2-on-1 now. They're going to push down. In bottom side. Is that they're going to go for the stack up? Eight. That's going to be a perfect nade over the top, you know. That's him dumb. GG's. What a nade. What a nade. Already won. Not already won here, out in 15th place. Zone is pushing back further and further south. Multiple teams are now crashing, and we just, before we even get there, and the gates has gone. Love the logo, love the conker. That's right, is holding the compound. Guys are now pushing out. As I said, this here will be very strong for a team that can push in and get a free pass into this area. Teams now playing in. They're laying low. Austrian forces. Try and do some damage. Figure out where the players are. They're holding out. 19 now. Good hold. Got a player in front though. Needs to really be relieving some of this pressure. Uptrox though knows that players sitting in the shack. Austrian forces doesn't. So the danger is they could push into there because he is sitting in zone. So they could push in thinking, hey, do you know what? It could be an area which we can hold and maybe potentially play off of. Bit of danger. They are getting the spread though. It has done cast though. Pushing in. These guys have come topside. This is be really key. Trying to get the players under control. But these guys could really capitalize coming in. Looks like they are on the lurk. About another one kill. Trying to figure out where these gunshots are coming from. Loads of movement and places to hide here. Teams can tie up. Looks like the guys are trying to play across. Taking the buggy over. I think he's overshot where he wanted. Laid out. Actually backed away. A lot of teams fighting the edge of the zone here. Underdogs are trying to wrap their way in. Brutal Gaming's got one. Nice kill confirmed. They're still running their way in. Oh, 30 Farmers on a defensive. Able to get one back. Despite being two down. Trying to stop the car coming in. 1 HP. Been picked up, lucky enough by the other team. We need to get the reses on. They are two down. Team Canada, nice aggressive play though, taking already one out. Already finding themselves gone out in 13th, so they're really not much more than what they had before. Changes top side here from Australian forces. I don't think they know what team's there. They know the team's there. Been spotted, able to cut off that med there nice and quick. And trying to really control. Zone has placed back. It is coming down towards the trenches. A lot of teams will now push in. The great position here in the forestry. You've also got the roadside where you've got the, not really mountain, but you've got the rock face. There's little dips that you could potentially tuck someone in. Looks like we've got teams now pushing in heavy for the double stacks. Loaded though, top one. He's outside. Smoke's going out. Have to try and stick the res here. Up on the roof. Strands. We've got a good visual here. He's missed a player though on that left hand side. Good though, his other team hasn't. Only a two-man. Because he's going to try and hold as their team able to not push across. Picking the res here. He's already down, so he's down to the 2-on-1. So it needs to be aggressive and push across. We've seen this do this before. Jumped across. We'll see these guys push quick. That Molly's really the third. Oh, great shots though. Castanis is out. But losing one. Where's got the res? Compound sitting firm. Rest of the guys are going to be trying pushing top sides. Our fight is now coming as Project Underdogs is underway here from Sweaty Farmers. Sweaty Farmers really losing one. The guys really struggle with keeping players alive. Underdog losing all guys in cars. They are moving away. Looks like Sweaty Farmers able to get a res on. They're now pushing our way heavy more into Snowmobile. Question is if they're going to go all the way across. It could come back for them. Sweaty Farmers though are receiving heavy shots here from pop trucks. Trying to push in, getting the first knock here. Has pulled back down towards the southwest. Sweaty Farmers look like they're going to try and play to get the car. I think that's the right thing to do. Phase 4, they should be able to tank a little bit here. Austrian Force losing one, they've got one back. So, oh, they've actually pushed heavy in. Before we get there, they have cleared that one up. Look, 2 seconds ago and they weren't even pushing. Able to control that one out. Sweaty Farmers able to get in the cars now and move in. Real miss here. Vop Truck should have been not allowing these guys to be getting in the cars. Quite hard on the long shots, but got a bit more control coming in. They are already moving. As Grasshoppers are also playing him. That was nice and aggressive always. That one is up high. Smokes that. It's going to use his hillside to wrap rounds. With most of the shot. Down to a one man. Got one back. Able to duck himself in. Relying on the additional teams now coming in. As Voptrox trying to go for the sweep. Pains is holding. 1-on-1. Oh, and he's done it as well. GG's. Good play there. Forces are doing bits, but getting tapped in the back. Unlucky with a third party. First third party I've really seen it as there. Trucks has pushed in. They've got a 3-1 split. As obviously Eco's still trying to hold out Sweaty Farmers here. Upside our sprout, so this sort of northwest corner, getting the first knock here on Coyote Gang. I'll push down really, especially with the exploded here. I'm gonna really be able to see these guys pushing down unless they wrap round and come in. It's gonna be quite hard. Project Underdog side, they've already played into a position where they can get out of. Try and control the teams. I don't think they see much fighting for them. Molly's out. I'm talking about coming around this sort of north corner. Now playing down. Made into smoke. It's not bad. Playing away. Literally sending it as a one man. And they're out. Gaming, no kills, 7th place. Project Underdogs are 3 man up in his shack. We're taking long shots now. Sweaty Farmers are going to have to try and deter these teams coming in. I'm going to say best placement though. Trox is sitting as a 2-2 split, but I think they've got the real estate. They can just control it this side, as we see Team 17, which are now pushing Brutal Gaming. Brutal Gaming can be the fight here. Brutal Gaming are able to play in. Good hit for 25. Big though, doing bits. Brutal Gaming can't play in here, right? Exploded needs to think what they're going to do. They're not going to crash in. It looks like they are. These guys are crashing in hard, mate. Underdogs. Oh no, they've all stacked themselves up in here. One nade and they're done, mate. Find their way out. Jeez, they've got 3 though. But now it's wrapping off the back and licking in the kills. Disgusting play. Sweaty Farmers not quick enough from that. And that is the only guy left. And he's going to be able to play in. I think I don't know if he's playing anchor or what, but look at that. They're coming in late. They're going to come in on zone. Real Gaming he's playing. 5 teams remain. 30 Farmers though, sitting great. There's again, you don't see them get crashed into. I think these teams are going to have to try and play in towards this sort of southeast corner, south corner here, or southwest, southeast corner from the southwest. Looks like they are coming. There's a slight dip, but it's really not much more. In front of them, they've got the tanks, but again, hard. 30 Farmers doing bits. MK silences though. I was going to go. There goes the tart. Gaming needs to come in. He's having the shots. Don't know if there are no silences that close. Surely would have had that car coming in. Again, I think they're leaving it a bit too late here as Vuptrox is going to be positioning himself. You can see the bottom right hand side of the map. Putting himself in a position now to focus. But it is coming down to this corner. The only real way for them to play. I think Team 17 have really missed that shot here. They should have been pushing in for the trenches sooner. They're not even in zone. Guys, you would have hoped they would have been down here somewhere by now. Then trying to take the fight on early doors here. As we see Vuptrox have put themselves in a position where they're waiting for Brutal Gamer to come. Here they come. Could be absolute slaughter there. Brutal Gamer going to go out quick and fast. Great play there. Vuptrox done the right thing. Brutal Gaming didn't do that move quick enough. They should have been doing that early doors. There's only 2 here, not trying to tease out. Luke managed to pick up the player, but then not making a call. Seeing a player, let's push it, let's try and make the aggressive play. Try to hold off. I can understand what they're trying to do by holding that corner, but the fact that you're out of zone really is not allowing it. They want to be here now, then playing in for zone. You've got the tanks and stuff that you can play into here. But the team's not going to go. The fight's going to be for these 2 powerhouses here. Team number 3, Vuptrox, who's sitting on 7 kills though, and exploded. Or explodes. I'm assuming that's what that stands for. XPLDZ. But correct me in chat, please. I won't be offended. Need to work their way in. They can go in on the left here. They do have an anchor point in. But they've only got this dip here, and it's all controlling there as players fit from behind. 20 Farmers though. Get some shots on. Try to move into a position where they can get some real estate for the next zone. Good play for them. 14 remain. Oh, that's not what you want, especially where players going to have to try and work his way out. Where players going to be hard for him to get out there. Farmers laying low. Car's gone. We lost one. Let's get the res on. Routes are still in just about. Vuptrox really want the win here. These guys, again, I've only been looking at the stats on fire, but I think these guys are normally would be higher. Looks like the couple of tournaments I saw them run away with. That's a fluke. Again, I'm still learning, but really trying to hammer these guys in now. They've got another one. Luke's last guy left. Able to tip himself over, but not going to be a matter of time. Being controlled out. You see exploded though. Gone out. Sprouts in firm. Good move from Straight Farmers. They got in early doors. Property's coming down, not far from them. Far from to get though. The 2 are going to have to get out. He's not got the meds, has he? No, it's not. He's going to have to lay low, trying to hold position. 3 teams remain. 8 left though. Definitely feel like Team 3's win here. Surely. Not the angle is this. I said before, this side of the zone is the powerhouse side. That's why these teams, Brutal Gaming, really should have played that a lot quicker. Vuptrox is just hammering now. Got to work on their smokes. Don't want to burn 6 up though. Does have to work his way in. And there's still in though. He's okay. There's a leg there. There's a free kill. Not gonna be happy with that. They're down to a 2. Again, they've lost zone. I don't think they're too much of a problem. Because I just need to really focus on the car. We're not going to really run it unless you see the smokes come in. Smokes have come out on this left-hand side, so he's aware there's a player there. Now I think he was second guessing that. And needs to get in. He's fair from zone. See, Sweaty Farmers can't see him. He's gone. He's been picked up. Sweaty Farmers are just hounded in the corner here. Interested to see these guys go out to zone. So there's a free scrim, so we no need not to. Stabbing up. Gonna see aggressive player, I think, here. And there we go. They're surely gonna go. Cheese. Winner, chicken dinner. With Uptrox controlling it. As I said before, 13 kill game. It was all about that south side. That trench is OP as hell. Brutal Gaming. Look, you had the play. I think you guys should have called it in and made the push at that point and taken that zone. I think it was all about whoever conquered that side won. Of Uptrox, you know what? At A class above on the rest can really control that and done their bits and won from there. Yes, you lose zone from there, but you know what? GG. Sweaty Farmers, though, I think just taking the bow out there and not giving the extra 2 kills. Do you know what's about game of third place? Not bad place from you. Explode, great play also. And Brutal Gaming, as I just mentioned, yeah, Luke, you should have been pushing that high low corner. And I think if you guys played into that south field side a little bit sooner, it would have been a bit of a better play for you. So quick look at the action replay. What I wish to see is we see Fanta now here for Sprout trying to work his way in. Obviously, already been called and already aware that the player is gone or coming out from there. So it's a matter of time. It's no really point focusing. Again, look at this. They've already got the angles on the team. So holding the angles in, pushing them out. Now the players working their way through the middle. They can't get around to the players in the middle. So as long as we see that both left and right being held, no way these guys are going to tap themselves out. Great use of the tree, both sides, getting their hits on either side and actually receiving hits though from Sweaty Gaming. Looks like the calls come. I've got a flash that'll do. Molly grenade. Let's go Molly, and there we go. Tab out, winner, chicken dinner. Right, Wrangle coming up next. Quick advert break, and I'll see you guys in a second. Peace. Let's go, round number 5. Woo! Let's go. Do you know what? Better flight path actually, because we have a southwest across to a northeast. I'm gonna see it's going to give me a better understanding now of some of the teams, obviously with their rotations, and more importantly, I'm able to pick up and learn about the normal drop zone, should I say? Because a lot of the flight paths we had so far have not been, I would say, across the map. It's been very focused on the west or the east side, really forcing teams into what I call secondary drops or trying to jump for cars or the hard spawns to rotate out. Looks like Primorsk is taken again. Hot and Spicy in the team going around in and around Quarry. Ferry Pier being taken. Looks like Millie's a bit of a long jump here. So guys are still airborne. S Road might be contended shortly. Looks like Zico's got in the car. Rest of the guys are still air. S Road could potentially be contended. Primorsk, particularly no problems. Gatka split. Great split for loot there. Push up for North Georges. Looks like South George, North George, obviously the same. Ruins, Waterworld are being taken. School Flats, great positioning also. Weird positioning, obviously, just on the west side of Shelter. Yasna has been taken. Mansion North is again taken, and we've got a big split here from Sauber round. Taverny, always hated that drop personally. Don't really think you get enough loot. It takes too long to rotate unless you get a zone like this, which is a northwest corner. Shouldn't be too bad for these teams to be able to rotate out and into from there. Especially from the north side, they're going to roll their way down towards North Georgie. Guys which are late on the air will be okay. Big rotations here have got to be coming from team number 12 here, as they've got a long rotation as dead end. Have got a long way to be able to get into the zone. Okay, well, let me do the magic. It won't be included on the last map, but let's have a quick look at our leaderboard. Explodes again. Correct me if I'm wrong in chat, please, guys. Sitting kills 35, 52 points. Uptrox though are 47 points. Not as many kills, but with that dub there, it's going to be pushing them high. Brutal Gaming are in third. Team Canada now dropping down to fourth place. Diamond Dogs out early doors in that game. Don't forget it's not included. That would be horrible for them as they're going to be dropping right down. Stamina, though, had a couple of good games. Not really consistent in my eyes. And hitting about 6. Already won, again, early ends for some of their games. They tried to retreat back to Church there at Pachinki, but unable to survive with some great nades coming through. Bark are in 8th, and Dead End are sitting in 9th at that moment. Now we've got a Dead End, though, is a one-man. Get himself off a barrel SLRs at 2. Top trucks are in the compound. He is making haste. Let's get away from that without being seen, really. Nice early rotations. Again, hot and spicy. Seems to be the first person always rotating. Or first person I noticed, maybe. Always rotating. Already won again. They're away from Pachinki, nice and early. Everest for me is going to be a key one. Again, don't think we call it Everest on PC, but we do on console. Everest, I think, is going to be key, especially like drop land on it. If you can try and hold up. Compounds in and around Everest are also going to be key. We're going to see teams potentially try and pop their way around as it might play out towards them. It does have the ability to go north. We'll have to see what happens. Especially Georgia Pool's going to be the interesting one. Where do teams go pitch, situate themselves up as teams are going to have to rotate their way in. Already won. Going for the drop. Would have spotted that coming down. Oh, it's hit the tree. Okay. Looks like Carry gang were sniffing for it as well. They push their way in towards Georgia Pool, dodging that tree. And in towards containers. Gonna be hard play again. I think usually be situating themselves in these containers here. These warehouses, able to hide the cars and or in there. You see it end, especially on card again. It might be different PC, so excuse me if I'm wrong, but we do see it end over this quite a bit. Other teams now playing their way in towards Everest. Most teams are rotating. Comes a wrap from Severny. I've quite a few teams now need to play in. S-Road should come in to south side from this path here. And we see it rotate around. Yaz, this be interesting to see if the guys go across the bridge at Yaz and come in north. The rest of these teams should be coming in north side as well as we see Severny push out. A lot of shots from Hospital. Hospital could be a good one. A great compound here as well. Big split as well from the guys, really, if you think about it. Right, PC, you got the longer distance. 20 farmers push top. Crosshoppers. Get the first knock here. Be on the receiving end. Flash up and over. I think Grasshoppers are in a better position, but they are getting tabbed from behind here. Team can always find themselves in great positions. Rotating down on the car engine. Able to play. Spice team kind of haven't really aggressively pushed in. Start controlling one of the Grasshopper guys. The one. Didn't knock though, so focused on one. Hold on. Able to get the confirm. No idea why CD just pushing out. With that secondary though, they're surely going to be playing this. Park using the ridge, going round. And holding up. That's aggressive play from him, really. In Canada, straw on the outside. Oh, I just missed that player there. That's down. So I managed to get the other two back up. a full res. Full Meg going in. There's anchored. Flash going through. Oh, managed to get that tap. He is trying to tag. Surprise again. Team Canada's not really getting involved. They've gone top side though. Let's quickly come back to this though. They've actually played in here for the mountain. Only one is got the fight there. Able to get the res on. Team Canada get involved. We see them. Glass has been cleared out by Bark. Already won. Oh, again, already gone as well. Not good games for them so far. So, played off, pushed well for Team Canada. Sweaty Farmers are sitting top side. Zone is coming in. Most teams are split outside in the south. We've got a couple of teams north side. Probably going north. That could be a telltale sign. It's a bit of a myth story when it comes to console. It tells where it is. I always like to mention it. The underdogs are coming in. Don't worry, I'll put it as Pog. I will get used to the whole uploading, and I will get used to your character, your team tags. If you don't, please just message me. Let me know what your team tags are, especially if I've got them wrong, and I'll correct them for next time. Already one man is in compound. He's going to try and lay low. Oh, Goat Gang is doing damage. Nade in, splash damage for 5. Doing flash. Closed out. Already one's gone. The rest of the team are now closing in. Goat Games really causes problems. They pushing the containers quite early. It's actually gone north side. Wow, that is a big zone shift. We see a lot of teams now have to play. Do you know what? I don't see because it could come back, especially being centralized with a lot of water here in the river. I think we'll see a lot of teams now push over. We've seen a lot of teams getting out on the cars, rotate around. This sort of east side's gonna be okay. They're gonna have to get across the map, across Rosic and Waterworld. They should be okay. Cube's gonna be hot. I definitely feel like the guys need to tie themselves up. They're holding a lot of real estate here. I think they need to commit to one or the other, as teams are going to start crashing into them. Team kind of initially needs to hold. I think they'll be all right. Play out from where they are. Looks like everyone's going go for across the bridge. Hopefully I can get here in time. 22. Got the reload coming on. Hot and spicy down to a 1. Team's going back now. The Scoot is on himself now on a defensive run, despite being the offenser. Oh, what? Just what understanding of the game. Rest of the team's now pulling up. That's definitely my MVP team, 100%. Just disgusting play. Another one. Laid down. See if they can dig themselves out. I've got one on the bridge. Got one back. I'm gonna try and get the first quick. Lost one. That's the second, clearing up. Remainder is already over. So down to a 2, came back on the defensive. Eventually became the offenser. Went back and forwards, but yeah, great gameplay. Great gameplay. Great understanding of the game as well. Not just how the cogs work, but just anticipating human nature and what humans would do. The rest of the guys now, they're trying to hold on the other side. We might see these guys potentially hold now and hold the South George pool and potentially rotate their way in. Well, he's going to hold them out from the containers though, so they're going to be here in the fighting. On the other side, Diamond Dogs though. Diamond's obviously on that 2-2 split still. That's what I was talking about. They're just half of them to hold out. If these guys decide to crash out, which they are, I mean, obviously they crash here. Diamond Dogs straight in. Dogs do not mind playing. There's 1, 2. Look at that compound cleared. And they lost early doors. For me, they should have cut loose, especially with hearing the teams coming up top side. They've got or the cube should have pulled into them. Cube could have come in safe here and played into the compound. They literally just hit and run Diamond Dogs. The team's going on blue. Underdogs though, not moved across just yet. I think that could be a downfall, especially if the team pull in. Big splits again. We're seeing a lot more splits here. There you go, just getting in zone. Look at that, it came back south, and no, my PUBG casting experience tells me that it's going to do something disgusting. I think it's going to be, for me, he's going to be in the favourite position now. If they can just hold this, they're quite split. They need to tighten up, stop anyone pushing onto the Everest, but then just hold out from this position here. Pick their shots. Get back to the fight here though. Got 1, great shots. 5 winners, gone down. Goes quite far out. Fighting out of blue. Never going to help. Base 3 though, could get away with it. Pushing around, they should be able to get the res. Now coming across, actually opted still to come across on the north side despite the zone pushing south. Deco, he's going to go zone, and it's gone. Zone play. Now cutting loose, phase 4. Gonna hurt. Grenade's gone as well, so they've lost another. It's gonna be very hard. They've now pushed, these guys are pushed in. Underdogs pushing in towards cube. Diamond Dogs are aggressive, just running through compound, running now to the next compound, just hunting the teams down. 15 teams remain. A lot more teams remain this time. I will say that. We had a lot of losses last time. Better now have to swim across as they were the aggressor. Became the that backfired on them, not more of a defense. Tox is now rotating around south of Everest, but this is where it's key. They need to ensure they don't stop here. Even if you miss your shots, you kind of just want to hit a few just to go, hey, look, do you know what, guys? I'm here. This is my turf. Like, keep shifting. I'll let you shift around. I just don't want you to stop. Exactly what they want. Again, if they don't even hit the shots, it's fine. Let the team rotate around. You're going to be better in gameplay holding this sort of area. So we've got to worry about coming down. Zico's going to have to cut short here. He's going to feel the pain, I think. The team's on the corner. They have to play in. They need to be getting out of it quick and wrapping around to the guys. There's a bowl. Cube's going to give him a bit of an issue, though. Right, it's top side. Why is he not popping up and over? The car moving. Rico has stopped. Got to. We've got the meds. He's going to get the bandos. They're going to be painful for him. Zone over. Why is he not wrapping left? In the angle. Rico is trying everything he can to get in. The team kind of gone the other way. They've got Keenan, it's gone one side. For me, he should have been over here, like just holding an angle. Gets to the action. Losing one on the rotation. And it's now got in, just about. Playing low. There we go, Renegade has been eliminated. Nico's still alive here. Came south side. All these teams now need to push over, come away from this pole, so they're going to have to come back towards. Yeah, like Nico's is going to be causing enough pain in the side. The fact that he's still alive, these teams are about to say, are going to start having to push back and play. He's been picked up. Going to sit in the bowl. Most of the teams are. It's quite hard to do teams like the bowl, especially with people sitting in containers. Guys are coming across towards bridge. They're going to take a bit of blue, getting through. Most of the guys have to try and hold the bridge because teams are still north. They're still going to be coming in. Bark's eliminated as well. Hey, farmers always find themselves in a great compound. Some dogs are just literally hitting and running. Some dogs coming straight into the fight again. Being forced up. Nades out. Oh, he's dropped that nade on him. He's got that nade himself. Well, Diamond Dogs though. Losing a few. Lost another one. Wookie's last guy. Wookie can hold his own now. I'll give him that. Getting tabbed in the side from Team Canada. That's not going to help. Diamond Dogs out in 30th place. Oh, good amount of kills. Look at that damage though. That's what I'm talking about. Guys at the top are just really hitting those shots. They'll be able to tap themselves in. That smoke's going to be given away. Team Canada should be able to get a bit of damage on. Oh, it's gone down. Their team's not quick enough to get on, so it's 2-2. These guys should be dealing with this, but they're too focused now because Poptrox is able to get in. Just the guy sending it in towards containers. Puts in. Is under pressure. Just getting third party. On to the other side. Go back to this fight. Oh, he's actually won his battle. And the other guys are further over. So Chris gets 1, 2, and duck himself into cover. Get the med on. 55 seconds. Team Canada losing the hillside. Now got to deal with Vutrox, which is below him. Oh, disgusting play. He was ready for him. Flash. Another one. Gonna bounce off anything. I think it's gonna be okay. Going down to a one shot. It's gonna really think about that push now. I've got to dig him out. Flash has actually convert hit. But you gotta come down, mate, and just play out here. Surely. Vutrox going high. Down to a one-on-one. Grenade out. Grenade in. Right, zone. Come back towards Everest. And look at that. Sweet farmers. Let's go, boys. Nice aggressive play taking top side. And we're going to now see the battle coming in for Georgie Paul. Oh, Owen's at top. Mate, there is nowhere to hide, bro. You are going down, Owen. There you go, son. I love it. I love the thought process, but it's going to be hard to get out there. These teams are going to be pushed out. Big plays in. Smoke's going to have to come out. They've got a big gap now to play into. It ends. Against aim. It's just going to be horrible. This whole area, I'm going to try and stay high side because this whole area is going to be horrid to get in. Got a lot of open gaps. Game is pushed in. Which is the main guy for a brutal game. And he's definitely got most of the kills. Oh, he's down. Contact curse. Pushing through. There's big gaps here. We have to try and make the play in. Battles of one. Spike wants to be left alone. It's got players coming his way. Thick and fast. Oh, body's on my edge. Find it hard to get in. He's going to wait for the other teams now to deal damage. A lot of scraggle with teams, so not really four-man's coming through. It's going to be really painful for the four-man's coming through. That nade's going to be good. That splash damage might not be a bit late on the push. He's managed to get the one. Nades come back though. Done the damage there. And the res. Gonna work their way in. One's gone zone. Batter's outside. It has come back to Everest, so it has recalled the whole way back. We called it quite early on, people. That Everest is dangerous. Trying to find out. There's that reload. Surely he's heard that reload. They got that big, long green container in the way. So unless the guys come around, Sprout Gamers get involved. But that's how Farmer is. He's shot in the back. There. They went to go for the push. Let's confirm. Austrian has done Sprout out in 8th place now. Zane has gone back for Everest, and look at that. Quick look at map is we've got obviously Sweaty Farmers now have wrapped all the way around, taking the top side. Best of these teams are going to have to play in. That isn't even top side. This is coming from here. This is going to be horrible. These teams are going to try and face their way in. Oh, unlucky. Nice flip around there, but best of play. Big open ground though. These teams are going to have to push out. Summer is not in, but you would have thought he would have been out the like at least holding this angle here, especially for the guys, or playing in on this building and trying to hold the teams they got to play right. That's a lot of open ground for these teams to get across without any vehicles as well. 3 teams in. Dead using the smoke. They're going to try and wrap a long way around. They're playing on blue as well. Teams have to play in. Bloodbath now. Sweaty Farmers taking the long shots. There's some shots. Down to 1 man. They've gone. Cat's now playing out. They're going to try and do the same. They're going one at a time. Lost 1. Sweaty Farmers again. Is there a game, surely? Over in the smoke. More smoke going out. Got to confirm. Brian is going to lay low. Be horrible. He's got to try and just run the smoke. There you go. Great shots there. Fair play though with a heady. 4 teams remain. As we see Sweaty Farmers. The only team with 4 left. Rest are just holding out as best they can. Actually missed his player. He's actually gone more right. He's getting tabs in the back. It's going to give him a free pass as he comes round from Samler. Might try and tuck himself in here. In the player. Hasn't seen him. He's opting not to shoot. Not quite in. Sweaty Farmers will see him before. The problem he's going to have is he's going to be spotted by the top side here. So it looks like Vuptrox is working his way up. It will be a 3-on-1 here. Sweaty Farmers stacking up, mate. Vuptrox out in 4th. I don't think they'd be disappointed with that. Really. This is going to give him a pass as Samler's going to work his way in. Not spot. He's 1 connecting shot. Down to 1 HP. Needs to reload. Oh. Folks going to give him away. He's going to be thinking about who he's shooting at. It's a 4-on-1-on-1. Bombs will be tags up there. You see the rest of the boys now play rounds. See Sweaty Farmers actually rotate a little bit too far as is heavy right there. Needs to figure out who he's trying to shoot at. This is the thing. This is the comms that Sweaty Farmers are going to try and figure out where and who they're shooting at. I think I know. Just pushing him down. Now he knows where he's going. They pick the last player up. There we go. Not much more to see. But Sweaty Farmers. Look at that, mate. Woof. Their logo. Sweaty Farmers doing what they do best. That was a good play for them because don't forget they had that compound down by the river. And then they rotated round up into the hill, taking that fourth pie, I think, at the time, and then controlling that top side. All about Everest at that point. It was all about that mountain. We said about the video that it might push back, and it did. A lot of teams committed with that shift going to the north. A lot of them lost a lot of people on rotation and or got caught, especially then coming through containers. It was just a bloodbath coming through for a lot of their teams. Sweaty Farmers, though, coming in first place. Austrian forces, though, picking up second, not many kills, but pushed into the bottom of Everest quite early and able to try and hold out. Sprout, though, coming in third. Foxrock's going to be not disappointed with that play, but obviously I think that if they did it a little bit sooner and potentially had 4 on that side, the Zico went out by himself, and then the guy's pushing back for that res on him. Let's have a quick look at the action replay. Game number 5, and this is Sweaty Farmers, 9 kills up, 2 people remain. Already picked up his boy. His Sammers has just been doing damage though on Austrian, and then just working the damage. At this point, Sweaty Farmers don't really know that they've got that player sitting there, so that you can see they're toying with the idea of actually, hold on, where is the player? Who the hell is he shooting at? Because he ain't shooting at one of us. So you can see the caution obviously working their way around, trying to work into the magic, and then obviously before you know it, he just has to make his play in from zone. Summoners are then down to a 1. Down, completely gone. So you see the middle player then taking that. Austrian forces, though, trying to get back to his cover as he just moved away. Winner, chicken dinner. Right, 6th and final game coming up, and I'll see you guys in a second. Peace. Let's go. 6th round, 6th and final round. Let's put it that way. I've never done a 6th rounder. Actually, no, I like how I'd done the Nations Cup. I think it's supposed to do the Nations Cup on console. And that was a 3-part break, 3-part, but this is 6 straight back to back. With this road flight path rotation, it's a southeast up to a north central, but very much on this east side. So again, a lot of these teams are going to be causing or struggling to get themselves out. Interesting, what I thought it was, there was a couple of teams in the lobby that have 5, and obviously these 2 players which die early on. In PC, they can have coaches. The coaches obviously jump out the plane really early, die, and obviously they can coach their way through. Really interesting concept, because there's normally always an IGL in the case with a console, because they can have 4 players. But actually with that 5th person, the IGL doesn't have to always be the best player. An IGL could be a coach and could then put the 4 best players out on the field to be able to get the points for their teams. Talking about the points, though, as we are waiting for everyone to land up, it will be rude of me. I'm actually not including the last game, but let's have a quick look at our leaderboard. Yeah, not including last one. So, exploded obviously 59 points. Botox is now sitting in 2nd, and Team Canada has worked their way back up into 3rd. Sweaty Farmers, though, are in 4th, and that game there alone will be doing some good justice for them, as they'll be pushing them for 4th upwards. Brutal Gaming, though, not the best game for them, but they're coming in 5th at the moment. Diamond Dog, super aggressive, and I love watching them play. They actually got a good amount of kills, not a placement they wanted, though. Currently sitting in 6th. Samra, though, that went out in 3rd place. Yeah, 3rd place on that one. They're in 7th, and Bark are in 8th. Already won, though. I feel like they've now not the best last 2 games. They're out in 9th at the moment. Good amount of kills, though. And there's obviously the rest of the table as it follows. Zone placement, though, is a northeast corner, with huge amount of water here. Look at this. Loads amount of water coming in here. Stabber, I think, is going to be hot. Don't forget, it could play back towards sort of this Yaz area, or it could bounce back towards this sort of horrid area. Around here, don't forget, this is all hillside, top hill here, and it obviously curves around. So our teams could be sitting down. Be interested to see where they rotate through in the last game and or play it nice and quick. We have a team sitting in military, 1 in Novo, S road being taken up, 12 stacks on the other side of the S road is taken. Jinky, normal drop, school flat splits, Rosic, Waterworld, North George this time, and obviously we see a push out towards Zaki on the other way. Severny is taken. It's going to sit in zone, so I don't think the teams are going to be pushing out from there. And we have a 4-way split with a lot of zone placement in a lot of the compounds. Now, their compound, they could push up towards Stauber and hold here. They could potentially come down towards the lake and hold in the bigger compound, or they could potentially do a 2-2 split and wait for the zone to potentially come back. Petrol carriages have been taken as well, so that's going to be a nice situation for the teams to potentially push into. 2-2 split from Stauber down. I think Stauber will be the preferred location. The team will push up to top side. Yaz is also taken, can potentially hold and wait for the teams then to rotate back towards them. Shelter prison is going to be a interesting route wrapping. Where do they go? Do they come and stop at Heavens and wait for the zone to make the placement before making a full commit, or do they commit to potentially pushing into the zone early doors? The POF going to be doing the same. I'm getting interested to see which way they try and work their way around. They might even come up towards on this east road up to Kaminsky and then try and hold. Military Milta again, interesting wrap. Hog is sitting in the Milta Power again. All these teams here for me to sort of can potentially come to the east side. I think it's gonna be very contested. Teams that may or may not be causing some issues trying to get their way in towards zone. Appreciate everyone that's stopping by. Thanks for all the follows. Obviously, PC people that know get involved. My name is Mark, aka Elite Esports EU. I try and host as much as I can, and I've moving over from console. I'm not killing off console just yet. I do have a couple of tournaments that I want to host up for AG, which I've been asked for, and I've got a couple of other console things that might be lurking around. So I'll still be hosting some console events, but I think my main focus now will be working on PC. Because I love the fact that you can get logos up. I just think it's just more crisper, more availability, and the community is a lot more bigger on PC as well. So you give me the option to potentially host up. So if you are interested in getting a host for an event, please just let me know. Drop me a message. I'm more than happy to jump in. I enjoy hosting PUBG. Let me know. I just need to get quicker at making these bloody Excel files and logo files. But hey ho, we will get there one day. Anyway, BA have got their first kill and confirm here on Australia. Australian forces, as they now push in towards a new military base. Let's go top side. We can see as we got one still sitting in zone. Lost another one down to 2. There's another kill confirm. Let's put guns up so we can see what's going on. Got one back. Diamond Dogs got DE. Nade out. 2-on-2, I believe. Good nade, really. 2-on-1. Might find a cut loose, maybe. But the end game to play, they're not playing too bad. We've had a look at the leaderboard. There we go. That is the cutout. Looks like we see Castanas is now pushing him. I don't think they want to give up the fact that they have just lost a player. Knocks backs and forwards. There's never confirm. Bit of a big split here. They can stop them coming down. That is the main thing. Go back at the map. See, they've got this sort of split. Can't push down. Not Spicy trying to damage. They're trying to wrap away. But have the game advantage. They've got another one knocked as well. So another 2. You'd think they might stack up. Nice level 3 vest there. Ah, good pre. Like double peek back. Down to a 1. Does he cut loose? Does he go aggressive? Last game. Like to see it's nice and aggressive. Oh, it's 3 in the wrong window. I don't want to get out and fight now. They are stacking up on him. They've actually held back a little bit. They've not pushed too far over. Aid is out. It's going to be not too bad. Bit splash, I reckon. Oh no, just managed to get away from him. Oh, gang's got a knock. Looks like that fight is kicking off though on the other side. Looks like it's going backwards and forwards as well. Parker gone. Right, actually stood his ground. Nice and salty, I like to see it as well. Big wrap here. Going round, and he's gone. Try and get to the bigger picture. Loads of Cassette are gone. Goes now down to a 1. Numbers now getting involved as we saw this AW backwards and forwards for them. 14 teams remain. Half of them to push out. Those other teams are now going to try and push in though. They've got 2 still remaining. That's what did go high. The other teams are coming around the knee, so they take the compound and have taken the compound of the west side of Stalber. He survived it as well, given that. Canada's coming in for a sniff here now. A 2-2 split also. We had to get to his boy. I think he's just trying to toy with the idea of it at the moment. Especially feel like they're holding him out. Not hitting these shots. He going to the car. I'm going to try and play around to his boy. Nope. Been shot out. Controlled out, unfortunately. There we see Kodo Gang going out in 14th place. Thank you for stopping by and obviously jumping in stream. Been a pleasure hosting you guys. So most teams, even though phase 1 is a lot of action kicking in, with a lot of teams now trying to get their way down. We'll see some gunfighting here on the beach. Let's drive around. So I suppose definitely some of the aggressive players, they've got it all to lose for now as they are trying to play into the win. Got to get these shots in the car. It's down to a one shot here. One shot, he's gone. Letting him go. One shot. I think you look back at the stream, look at that and go, oh my god, how did he get away with that? Just time himself up to a team. He was always going to play back to a team. Oh, we're losing 2 here. In Canada. And pick up 2. Their zone's pulled back to the west. I think it was going to stab her. It might come over this way. Be great, especially for teams that are trying to up their way around here. In Canada on a 2-2 split, they got real estate. Their compounds will be great here. PD coming south side of Yaz. Now we're going to push straight into a drop here. As Vapjox is pulling teams away. Now, they don't need to commit over, right? They just need to pick up some kills. So for me, they just need to come in, come down on Stalber, take the reach by reach and work their way down. They know there'll be a team sitting in these compounds down here. Potentially, and or down in this compound here, but just need to work their way down. Potentially could have been these compounds here. Work your way down, tick off the compounds, get the kills, play down into the final zone from the top side. Let's see what they do though. Project Underdogs moving around north. This guy's going big wraps around here. And tied up the T roads, not bad. Down for the drop. Rosa. Diamond Dogs. Again, aggressive. It's aggressive team. Nice aggressive team. Other teams. Sniffing around for the compound now. I'm trying to figure out where people are. They're coming in very much from the heavy east. They're not quite sure. Gunshots are coming out. So from the cliffside going for the lake. We now the Austrian forces to fly by. I think they're going to try and set himself into the tank here. Got the first knock here from maybe he gets him. He's got a 4-pack on his own. Just need to get their way through. Currently sitting in 11th place, these guys. So he's lay low. Got 4 kills on his belt already. Just needs to work his way around to the end game. Rest of his team's not watching him, unfortunately. With the stick in. Run over this north. I thought I would have played down a little bit more. Play more of a defensive stance coming this side. Project Underdogs though, still working our way around north. I think this is going to be the key play, right? This next zone is going to be horrible. So this big zone shift's going to come. It'll force a lot of teams into positions I don't really want to go, I think. Coming down, so they're now checking themselves back across. Project Underdogs. I think they're going to want to try and get to this location though, where Uptrox is sitting. Is a normal go-to place for, I suppose, semi-pro players or pro players. And you want to play scrims or paid events? Maybe there's a lot of paid events with that. I've seen him, surely. Yeah. It's quite cool. How did he miss running over? Disgusting play. Rest of him are going up, but hey. How did he miss that? That's been recording. Clip. That's going straight on YouTube. That's aggressive play. But now push down. If he's in this other man, I'll be with pain. Laid out. Push down. Oh, he's actually been caught, actually, to be fair. 2 left here. They don't want to be going out here. They got to win this fight. Oh, down to 1 HP. He's been picked up finally. 1 man now. Is it 1-on-1? It is, you know. It is 1-on-1. I think Project Underdog's in a better position, high side, but got no cover. And he's won it as well. GG's. Project Underdog's like doing the damage. Taking that man. We have to get the reses in. Oh, maybe not, as we've seen a big third party push here. But Farmers, they want the win. Fair play leading the way with a Scar SLR level 3 vest. That's just going to tell to our side. Mollies are going to be coming in thick and fast. They are. There's one. Good thing for them is a lot of smokes. So let's get the res. Have moved round. As I confirm, Edonix is out. Waiting for the guys to push around. There's a lot of smoke, so unable to really figure out which one they're in. Sweaty are going to try and hold out. They put themselves in a position now. They're going to try and control it. These two are going to play in, try and control out. As they've only got one way they're going to come around, which is this hillside here. But then eventually see these guys pick them up. They've got to really, really work on the movement now. This is the man. Div needs to get a bit further forward. They're playing back actually. They might be going for a cut. Phase 3. It's going to hurt. Farmers have pulled away. Project Underdogs. We're going to have to try and play for the car. They are. In the motor. We'll wrap around north. Get away from this. Combine fighters. Oh, 1 HP. How has he been unfortunate though? Able to drop his player. He's holding high. Using the furniture to keep away from the mollies. Matter of time. There it goes. Nice clinical clearance of a compound. Just move, so they've got to think about what they're going to do next. They've got a little bit of high ground here that they can play onto. I think the logic would be to come this side. There is a ridge they can play and hold. They've got to deal with this player that's lurking at the bottom. As we see Diamond Dogs, though, they are always like this. Big crash in there. As we see a lot of teams, they like to take this area. Deaden's now down on a 1 here. The other one player is coming in. Third party is coming in as RNG. Didn't make the right play to take it. Player down. The other 2 are out. So they might want to hold in this ridge and then play in. But they are. We try and get involved in the third party. They are getting tabbed in from Team Canada from the compound. They would have been reading the kill feed. No splash damage. They need to really let nade in there. Team Canada takes really stopping RNG, pushing Brown. Renegades really don't want to let these guys in. They've got to get a molly into that window. Not sure if that has tabbed. Not through. I was got one of the reses. Make sure he takes his time. That's in. That's a nice clear nade there. Renegades there taking the compound or taking the building they wanted to. You kind of just sitting firm inside. That's now trying to hold out as Sweaty Farmers. Gonna want to not allow him to take this fight. outside here. That's despite claiming that compound. They've been beat to the area by 30 farmers. Car going down. They're really committed now. They're going to come left and take this high ground, which we spoke about before. Let sweaty farmers take the low. Sweaty farmers, though, won't want to hold there, especially with a team above them. They're going to want to try and play up and over. They're just going to get tabbed from behind otherwise. They have to try and get out of this ridge here. They've got to take this fight up this top side. And that. Good 2. Disgusting play as they just drive around and clear them up. Big farmers though, having a great game early doors. And probably brutal gaming. Pick up the org. Could be getting the nades over, taking the fight. Zone has come back to them actually. Then only for them to push too much. Sprout though, definitely playing a lot more aggressive in this game. Exchange of util. Good nade back. Done a bit of splash damage. Just might do the confirming edge on the rock. Great nade there. You have to remember, logic is that that's the only place of cover. Right now pushing up 10 kills though. Early game. Team 6 teams only face 5 as well. Try and smoke their boy back. They're now getting tapped in the back here. Able to stick the res. Definitely top side. He's laying low close, but so you have to now play their way in. Great hold on compound. 2-1 split. Here's top side. Actually, he's doing some damage here. He's holding. Losing 1. Got a fire coming in. Heat is coming in for brutal gaming. Brutal gaming just needs to hold. Trying to stick the res. They are. We can't be going down here. Owen's resin. Push past. Be a secondary drive-by. Res on. Just feeling the heat here. Sprout, I think they've got themselves in a bit of position. They need to get control. The first time I feel like they've not controlled the area. Brutal Gaming's able to get the res on. Despite being pressurized, multiple teams here. Kind of that holding firm. More shots coming in other sides. We see the south side fight here. Sprout needs to think about how they get out of this fight now. I think it's just about what team. It's going to be a domino effect here. I feel like a team's going to go down. And someone like Diamond Dogs or Explode's going to get involved. Team Canada might get in the third party as well. And it's just going to be a steamroll effect. I think we'll see these teams end quite quickly, especially in this type of zone, as it's going to come to a point where a lot of teams are not going to have a cover. It's going to be reminded of who's just been able to hold their cover out. Diamond Dogs, though, just holding this ridge just above Team Canada. They won't take the fight with them just yet. That's losing 1. Disgusting drop. Lost 1. Got 1 back. See what I mean? Getting tapped in the side. That money's not going to be too short. Good nade. There we go. It's about really, really good though. Annihilated by Brutal Gaming because they had the whole zone has played away from them. I have to try and get in here. So, zone placement here. Diamond Dogs, yeah, about a second. Need to wrap further around. They need to take this top side. Team Canada, they're going to let them play into this ridge here. They should be able to hold. I was about to tighten up and hold this ridge. Don't forget these guys have got a ridge here. So, I'm going to try and hold there. Got nice high ground there. It's going to be real technical ending here. Great first tournament for me to host. I appreciate it. Or a stream, should I say. Not a tournament. I'll try and play the ridge. From the ridge they're going to want to come though is down here. I'm sure it's going to be the play. It's going to be all about car placement now, I think. All about car placement. Looks like actually the guys have actually played back for not going around the other side. They've wanted to take the shack. They've actually lost another one. Be able to get. They've actually gone for a 2-2. As Team Canada lost 2 on that push. Go for the car wrap. I think they're going to try and pressure him. Oh, that's a mistake. Lost one as well. Early doors. So, oh, Molly. That Molly's in as well. That's a great Molly. That secondary Molly's done one. Definitely. Maybe a second. Oh, exposure now capitalized. That's what I mean about this. Just going to steamroll at the end. I think Austrian forces might even get past here. Team Canada's been cleared up. Diamond Dogs might be able to res both. 4 teams remain. Austrian forces just laying low. So I saw about it's just going to steamroll in. Quite surprised they landed there. I thought they're actually going to go for a Brutal Gamers location and play on the hillside there. But you know what? They crossed back on. They took the more aggressive play. They wanted to close out Team Canada, and they did. Team Canada on a 2-2 split with 2 anchoring. Diamond Dogs back up to a 4-man. But is now sitting 11 kills as well. Not bad. Not bad at all. No forces 4, and he's the 4 he's got from the early doors. But it's only 1 kill. Woo! Despite being, I'd say, the highest point now. These guys want to try and wrap up some kills coming into this. Actually had a brutal game in the 7th. Yeah, but it's the only guys that are not on the not warmed up when a kill from. But picked up his play here. Brutal Gaming's got 1 here from Diamond Dogs. They might be pushing down bottom side. Nice Molly though, finishing that one off quickly. The team found his secondary players. Missing some shots they're receiving. Owen's and Rags. That's a good nade. We got to Owen here. Got no lid. So, off the wrong tree. Australian forces has been closed down, as we see. They're now playing down. This is where I thought the guys were coming through. Big wrap here. They're going to try and capitalise on a third party between Brutal Gaming and Diamond Dogs, who have just been outstanding. A lot of the rounds I've been watching. Yeah, it's play off blue, play off blue, play off blue. Go on, all the way around blue. Go on. Keep going left. You got this. Diamond Dogs, 1 kill confirmed. Now 3, 3 and a 2. These going to be real capitalisation, which should be knowing that you're coming there. There you go. That's given away. Now pushing forward. He's got no cover. Sure, that's the end of him. He's gone. And that Molly is. You got Molly's taking receiving damage. So. Explodes now as a 3. Diamond Dogs is a 3. And Brutal Gaming. Good amount of kills picking up as a 1. You know what as well? Look at this though. Diamond Dogs are not giving up in the slightest. They've actually trying to close this team out. They've pushed out to the edge of zone. The only team in zone. Where he's got a player on his right. Diamond Dogs will be very careful. Org 3 times. Dangerous anyway, the best of the time. Bit of free fire into the area. Dogs coming back. Oh, he's being picked up. He's been Brutal Gaming. And them, so it's down to a 2, despite being more the aggressor. Brutal Gaming now as a 1-man. Poke out on the right. They've been on control. This north side coming down. Down to a 1-shot. They finally get him with the spray. 2 and a 1. And down to the grind. Oh, flipping out on the other side. They now wrap round. Brutal Gaming might get a slight pass here. Loaded it. And Diamond Dogs going hard. So let's look at that smoke there on the right hand side. Diamond Dogs really cutting out Brutal Gaming. They really want to take this fight central. Both teams are constantly checking it off. Good nade, bit of splash damage. Look at the angles holding. Oh, they've got one. Might see the aggressive now. Oh, Organ Grozer. That is disgusting, boys. Down to a 1-shot. Got to get through the smoke. He's gone. Great play. 2 on 1. Got this at the end. This is the end. We go down to a 1-on-1. Surely. Oh, it comes. Diamond Dogs, outstanding MVP in my eyes today. Like my first time hosting PC, but wow. Talk about providing content, guys. GG, 16 kills, just outstanding aggressive play coming in. Brutal Gaming, though, picking up a second place. Good play from you guys. Some on games, some off games, really exploded. Outstanding games. I might be getting wrong. Please correct me in chat if it's wrong or always pronounce it something different. Again, Kojak is that whole like Austrian forces though. Hurley drops. I think they were the first couple of guys to go. Actually picking up a 4-on-1 and winning it, and then getting to fourth place. A big shout, GG's. I've seen other teams that struggle with scenarios like that, but yeah, well done, GG's. Let's have a quick look at the last action replay. And yeah, so look at this. I'm actually quite surprised. Diamond Dogs, I thought they were going to be in that position where we're looking at north, that top left-hand corner of the map. But actually, they flipped back to this. They held out Team Canada again, and team that played really well today as well. And they're just util coming through. Smoke, really good tactical smokes. They're blocking up Brutal Gaming. And I think, you know, it could have gone either way here. Could have gone either way. They're lucky enough, Wiki Bookie he's got his first knock in play with a nade. More util coming through. Just coming up and over. Not even committing to taking the fight. Slamming through. Bit of a guesstimation. Able to pick up that player. Then it goes down to a 2-on-1. I've seen plays like this go either way, right? So he's trying to tack up his player. He actually then second guesses and goes, do you know what? I've tasked him there. Where's that player gone? Picks up the play, but he's already pre-firing him. Winner, chicken dinner. Right. Thank you for everyone that has followed. It is a 10-minute delay on stream, so apologies if I've not called anyone out. I didn't try to get through bits and pieces. I also, if you're not already following me on YouTube, I will upload all of the clips, action replays that I've taken throughout the game that you will be seeing during the breaks anyway. I'll be uploading them onto YouTube shortly on the PUBG short playlist. Yes, I am a console host. Apologies, I've been a bit of a bot. I will learn PC. But again, just keep feeding back. Send me the DMs, send me the whispers, send me what you want to see. And or if you want to see some more content for your team, I'm happy to store the videos and send them over to you. Anything else that's coming up, I'm going to try and cast as much as I can from PC. I've been Mark, aka Elite Esports. Thank you very much, and I'll push you out to the other break one last time before I go and raid someone. Peace.